Okay,
I guess I'll have to
everybody.
use my real voice then.
Oh yeah, Caleb's real voice. All right, here we go. Oh, that's the first thing recording gears. Okay, so today is 4/3/2025. This is session 18. We're still on Route 2. And I'm booting up Minecraft for some reason because Minecraft is right next to my Mozilla Firefox shortcut. There we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Alright, guys, play
Minecraft time.
Minecraft today instead of Pokemon.
And we gotta play that
We all
one
just-
mod that puts Pokemon in Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Plot twist: the squares on the map are actually blocks in Minecraft.
You are currently RPing a Minecraft Pokemon world.
I'm surprised we haven't built anything yet.
Yeah.
I feel like we're playing it wrong.
Even tried breaking anything. So it's been a minute.
Oh no, I tried breaking something. I smashed my head into a wall.
You got to do that several times though, for about 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So the date is a little bit different. So we're hosting on Thursdays instead of Wednesdays, and it's been an extra week. So does anybody feel like they need a bit of a recap here?
That was the cause of most of the views on the video again. So I don't think so.
David single-handedly carrying our viewership. He's gonna get us monetized one day.
How much watch time do you need to get monetization? Or is it watch time anymore? I don't even remember. I don't know how YouTube works.
Far more than we'll ever achieve.
Oh, don't underestimate David like that.
It's some large round number, like 1,000.
3K hours. Says Isaac.
Okay, that's actually very
I
easily.
believe in you, David.
Does it have to be on one video or just overall?
I think it's. I assume it's on the channel. Anyway, this
If
is
you
not
put that
Pokemon
many
related.
hours into our channel, then you could probably, by that point, have become a professional in a video game and had a career.
Listen, if I'm going to sleep listening to our videos, it's just a
the stuff-
playlist.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of watch time.
This is the stuff he puts on in the
All right,
background
anyways.
while he becomes a pro esports fan.
Oh, there you go.
Pro
Yeah,
esports
become
fan. He
Become a VCG player or VGC player while you're listening to
he
our.
becomes a professional fan.
I would do so terrible in VGC.
Anyways,
All right, guys.
basically, I almost got exploded by a pineco, but David's character Rune caught it. And also, there's a bunch of ladybug in the trees, and there's about to be a massive fight that Vigo is starting. And me and Rune are gonna have to catch up to get involved, and it's probably gonna be like 11 or something ladybug. It's gonna be a ridiculous number, if I remember correctly. So
Oh, is it that many?
Was it? I think
I thought it was a
9.
lot.
I think
9?
it's
Okay.
9.
I just remember it being a lot more than I was originally expecting, because I was expecting like one per tree.
The
Is it
Horde.
a flying type or an electric type? Because
Okay.
flying and electric would go really hard here.
It's either
Rock.
bug flying or just bug. I don't know.
No, Ladybug's just
It's bug
fucking
flying.
flying. So
Yeah.
having electric or flying type would destroy them.
What about Animosi
Or
Ladybug?
fire.
Yes,
It's
Animosi
a bird.
Ladybug.
It's fat.
It's Firebug, baby.
Dude,
Okay.
that would be
Water.
crazy.
That'd be
New
dope.
Centiscorch just dropped.
All right.
Oh,
Most of them are fly.
I think we're basically on the right track here. So we got past the River of Rage, and we're going to the Apricorn Festival. With what few days remain, and then yeah, on the route here, we've encountered this old dude who is from High Cloud Village, representing the gym there, and he's here to help kind of figure out all this Ladybug nonsense, who have been like harassing travelers trying to go to the festival and that kind of thing. Okay. So I think we were just in the midst of some rising action. So I guess we'll get to that, shall we?
Mhm.
We will reprise the turn order. Let me get this set up for viewers.
Okay. So before turn order happens, this would be happening while Vigo is preparing to do whatever it is he's going to do. He's going to release Pudge, the Pidgey.
Okay, yeah.
Put him in the backpack.
Can you drag him on?
I don't know if he has a token right now.
Doesn't look like it, no.
It's
What
entirely.
happens if I do? Oh, there's Pudge.
Yeah, he doesn't have a avatar. That's up to
No
you.
icon.
You're
But
only
he has a
allowed to
token.
have one, so don't drag 15.
It's okay. It works. So that
Pudge.
we won't have a Pudge. Or...
Pudge used call friends. Okay, so let me actually get some music real quick. All my music at the beginning of the playlist is like incredibly epic. Like, oh yeah, champion theme, climactic battle, Deoxys battle remix. I'm like, dude, they're fighting Ledibot. What do we got here?
Do you have like Route
Don't
2
underestimate
music?
the lore.
Or not Route 2, like, do you have like Route 1 battle music? That'd be perfect.
I'm looking.
Ladybug's an absolute Route 1er.
Gotta play a battle tower things.
Oh, tower. But go ahead and describe your action, and I'll try and accommodate. Sure, Lucas is alright.
What?
Go ahead and do your thing. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So previously, it was stated that if we got a fainted one, then we could figure out what's going on. And you see, Vigo is very fast.
That's right.
He can probably handle one of them and run away. So, with my with my tail gunner in my backpack, Pudge, Vigo's just gonna run into the trees.
Okay.
So be a shift to.
Sure.
Is this is
It's
correct?
starting
Right?
with, like,
Yeah. Okay.
we'll say initiative starting like that.
Okay. I'm assuming that this bush is difficult terrain, right?
Which one?
This one.
That bush. Yes.
Can it be moved through at all? Okay.
You can move through it.
Okay, yeah, that's as far as I can get with one movement. Well, let me check that. I think I might have recalculated something and it was higher than I previously thought it was. Okay, no. That's as far as I can go. Okay, yeah. So Vigo just bolts into all the trees.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, you're running up. After a few seconds of this entire time, you've kind of had like this very low, like droning sound in the back of your heads, and maybe the less observant among you have kind of just dismissed this as like, you know, sounds of the forest. But as Vigo advances, just blasting forward off the bench, you see Idle over there on the bench is like, does he do this often? As yeah, you just you almost like shoulder check this tree right here, and the sound resonates and grows higher and higher. Elaine, why don't you roll me a we're gonna have you roll me an occult check, please.
A what check?
Occult.
Occult.
I ask you because you're the only one who has a chance of succeeding.
This is fair.
Your mic's not picking you up too well, also. Cutting out a bit.
My mic isn't being picked up very well. Thank you for telling me. 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you adjust the like delay time as far as when the when it turns itself back off after you've started talking, it could be a little bit better.
I'm gonna increase sensitivity slightly, and we'll see if that helps for now. Let me know if it keeps happening. Okay, let me get back to my watch together. Make sure this is looped. Okay, cool. Yeah. The occult check. There is something vaguely paranormal about the sound entering your ears right now. Yeah, as you see all of these sort of bulbs at the top that one might have initially mistaken for apricorns in each of these trees shifts and moves slightly, and the faces of the large bulbous eyes of Lidiba peer out. Okay, so let me start grabbing these.
Ah, perfect. Oh, that is the leader. I found it. Maybe I need to grab that one.
Okay, let me go back.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, I need to import a couple of sheets really quick.
TTU.
It's a good thing I have a new water type Pokemon to fight these fire bug type
Yep.
Ladybug.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this one is slightly more red than the others, so therefore it must be fire type.
If it's still fire bug, flying type works just as fine.
Fair point. Fair point. Oh, but you're wait. Is Corvusquire steel type?
Not yet.
Okay,
It becomes steel type when it becomes Corviknight.
got it.
Okay, let me make sure these are all topped off so I have the speed here. That's the wrong one. And then one.
I believe in you, Austin.
Thank you. Okay, this is the presumably the first wave.
Oh, first wave. Oh no.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of my actions now if there's nothing else that triggers. Although I'm assuming
yes.
one or two of them could have opportunity attacks.
Yes, they will both have struggle attacks against you if you continue to move.
Both of them. Okay. Well, I did run past this one. The path was this.
Yeah, they would only have gotten it after you kind of woke them up. So at this point.
Okay, good. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm grappling it.
Okay.
So that is an AC4 status move. I believe I have something that should help me here, though. Grading regime. Let's do bonus on accurate checks made to hit with combat maneuvers. So that will be applying here. So it's only -2 rather than -4. 11, which should probably hit their status or their the status evasion.
Okay, and you're targeting this one here.
Well, can I reach that one? If I can reach that one, I'll grab that one.
They're all high up on a tree. So it's essentially the same odds. I'm actually gonna have you roll acrobatics after you make your attempt here to try and jump.
Okay.
To basically just jump up and grab them.
Well, I did have a running start, if that helps.
It does.
Actually, I have a running.
Yeah,
I have
it does,
a running
yeah.
start and a high jump of. That would be 2. With that, so
High jump
I
up
don't know
2.
if that makes a difference or not. Yep.
Sure. What is that dictated by? Is that athletics? Or the equivalent?
So it's normally acrobatics, but I have something that allows me to use survival for that instead. So that's giving me 1 high jump, and then from a running start I get +1.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I would say your high jump would allow you to probably reach your lit above choice here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll grab the angrier one then.
Okay, going after this one.
Mhm.
Okay. That is 11 versus status. Let me just double
Uh-huh.
check real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah.
There's no way it's more than that. But I need to verify in my brain where status evasion is on the sheet.
It is on the right side under HP. I guess it says speed evasion rather than status, but
Yeah, okay. It is speed evasion, then not status evasion.
yeah, well,
Okay.
it's the same thing. Right?
Okay.
It's just listed as speed rather than status. It affects status. moves.
You're good. Is there any kind of contested check here? If you're grappling.
Yeah. So, the effect: you and the target each make combat or athletics checks.
Okay.
If you win, you and the target each become grappled, and you gain dominance in the grapple. And there's a whole lot of text for what
Yeah.
dominance means.
Good old grapple rules.
And I'll send that later. But
Okay.
we have to make a contested check first. Beat a 29.
Okay, it is physically incapable of beating a 29, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that athletics. Cool. Yeah. You lurch upward. Yeah, this thing seems a little bit more lively, a little bit different color than the rest, maybe more mature. You reach over and just grab it by its big carapace body and just put it under your arm like a football.
What is its weight class? Just that'll be relevant later.
Small. Let me look. I'm not sure that's translated to the page. It is small. Weight class of 1.
Weight class of 1. Fantastic.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So that ends my turn because that's all my actions.
Okay.
All the actions I can take. I actually need to give PG initiative because they're out. Can I add a turn? I can't add a turn.
There you go.
Oh,
Now
hold up.
you can give it speed.
Okay, speed of 16. Oh, it's time to roll the initiative button to see if this or the ladybug goes first.
Awesome. Let me go press the roll initiative button.
I got a 4.
Where is the roll initiative button? Oh, there it is.
It's under speed.
Okay.
Or under all the stats.
That was to GM, but it is 11.
11. Okay, yeah, it's going first.
Okay. Okay, so does the ladybug need to make any kind of contested check on its turn, which it will be
It can choose to contest it as a full action, which redoes the check. Or the contested checks.
Does grappling inhibit attacks?
To anyone outside of the grapple.
Okay.
So it can attack me.
The ladybug attacks you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. As the ladybug seems oddly kind of demure, like weirdly limp as you grab it. There seems to be like a frequency change in like kind of like the sound reverberating through the air, and suddenly the ladybug goes la, and is going to wheel back one of its tennis ball like arms. Let's see what we got here. It's gonna be a comet punch.
What does vulnerable mean? Does anybody know what that means off the top of their head?
You're emotionally vulnerable.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, so let's see if this calculates properly by itself. I kind of doubt it will. But this has 5 strike, so yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that's a crit.
It is. I need to find out what 5 strike does and if it's calculating this properly. Does anybody want to help me out?
You roll a d8.
We discussed it last time. Yeah. You
Okay.
roll a d8 and then
I roll a d8 and then what?
so depending on the
based on
number,
the
that's
roll.
how many times it hits and how much the damage base increases.
Okay.
So with a 5, I believe. Let me double check.
3 hits.
I have the thing pull. I'm about to pull the thing. So 5. Right.
Okay. 5 hits 3 times. So you multiply the damage base by 3. And then apply stab and everything else.
I multiply the damage base?
Yes.
Mhm.
So the damage base is currently 2.
Comet punch.
So the damage
So
base
it should
would
be
increase
6.
to 6.
Yes. And then you can apply anything else that's applicable here. Such as attack.
Okay. So
To normal
what I'm
attacks.
going to do now is I'm going to give it a +4 bonus. So that it is calculating a 6 damage base, and I'm going to reroll. And we're going to take the damage off of this thing, and then we're going to apply a crit to it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 24.
Cool.
Critic, which is just double. Is that right?
So it's double damage dice. No other bonus.
Double damage dice. Okay, so
Or-
I need...
wait, let me think about that for a second.
Okay.
I might. I just need to check this.
All right.
It's been a while.
I never crit before. This is such a good time.
So
What's going on?
looking at what it did for the crit, it looks like it rolled an extra 1d6. So maybe it's an extra dice rolled, or extra dice rolled based on the damage base, maybe.
So I believe it is doubling the damage base of the move, but not adding any additional effects. So that's... So it would be another... Whatever
So-
damage base 6 is. What was it?
It was-
2d6 plus 8? Or plus 5 or something?
Yeah, 2d6 plus 8 was the total damage here, so...
Yep, so that again.
Okay, so I guess I'll just roll that independently.
Wow.
So that's 44. This is normal.
44.
Critical
So
hit
that
adds the
was-
damage dice roll a second time to the total damage dealt, but does not add stats a second time.
Okay, so you roll the damage dice again. That's it.
Okay, so just
Without
Just
replace-
the
adding.
damage dice? Does that include? Does that include any additional values from the?
No, it's a if the move is because the move's damage base changed, it's the changed damage base that's getting rolled with the crit. So
Okay.
if it's what's the damage base now? 6. It's 46, just straight, or 46 plus 16 plus the stat, or yeah. That's the example.
So
it
we're
gives.
dropping the 8.
We're dropping the 8, so it's just 12 additional, so that we're looking at 36.
36.
36 total damage versus your defense.
Physical submit. Vex from this is normal. So that's 31 damage.
That hits. Yeah.
Down to 56. Not massive damage. Thankfully.
Good.
No
yeah.
injuries.
Yeah. As you're grappling the lady bomb, you just kind of hear this like growing like la, and then it just rams into you, and it just starts doing the Dragon Ball Z like multi-punch thing, where it just repeatedly smashing you in the abdomen with its punches, like some kind of yeah, exactly, like some kind of manga or anime. The Lady Bar are very comic book hero inspired. So okay.
The 7-page window.
So there's the full action, and it can't move because it's being grappled. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So full effects of the grapple.
Okay.
Let's grab all of those. So Pokemon and trainers that are grappled are vulnerable, cannot take shift actions or actions that would cause them to shift.
Yep.
Again, -6 penalty to accuracy rolls if targeting anyone outside of the grapple. And it has additional effects based on who has dominance, which we will... Currently, I have dominance, and that means that I have a set of actions I can take because of that.
Sure.
Which we'll get to once it gets to my turn.
So let me give this guy... we'll give him a little grab hand. Is there a little grab hand icon? Let's find it. There it is.
I gotta find me a little grabby hand because I'm
Okay.
also grappled.
Now the Pidgey gets to move.
All right. So, you see, the Pidgey is here to subdue anything that I'm currently holding or is chasing me. So, we're gonna have Pudge use Gust on the Ladybug.
Okay.
Okay, roll this.
Gust isn't a burst, is it?
Nah, it's just a single target.
Okay.
Airborne. Okay, that's changing the thing. Oh, that's a crit.
Beautiful.
Two crits. Okay. Is there a way to roll damage from here? No. Okay. I should have just rolled the whole thing.
Can you jump with the shift action, or do specifically a high jump?
I think it's part of movement. I don't really know. I've never jumped before. I don't think. At least not like in combat.
Okay, 32.
Plus,
Nice.
so 40 special.
Nice. Okay. Very nice.
Super effective too.
Do you guys get to see that damage calculation?
Yes.
Awesome. So this ladybot is immediately fainted.
Fantastic.
As the
Am I
Pidgey.
still grappling it, or am I just holding it?
You're holding it. Grappling
Cool.
ends. So yeah, the the Pidgey alights briefly off of your shoulder, and you share. It's just going to flap its wings really hard, and at the tips of its wings, a small tornadic confluence of wind seems to wrap itself around the ladybug and just utterly disorient and buffet it, even as you hold it by one of its arms, just kind of dangling it behind you. And that's it for that ladybug. Let me go ahead and change current hit points to 0. There we go.
Good job, Pudge.
All right. Yep. Okay. And is your Pidgey moving at all after that?
Nope, stay in the backpack.
Okay. Kind of replants itself. All right, we're going to Elaine.
Oh dear. Everything escalated quickly.
It did. 2 crits the first round of combat. First turn of combat, actually. Not first round.
First 3 turns.
By the way, are we doing the initiative the way it's like listed in the turn order? Because it seems to be weird.
Is it weird? Let's see.
Yeah, well, we kind of started in the middle.
We
yeah.
started on Vigo.
Yeah.
If that's why it seems weird to you, that would make sense.
Well, there's still like
Yeah,
15s before 16s and 0s and 11s before those 15s and 16s. So I'm just kind of.
Oh, I see.
Confused.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So.
All right. We'll let the. I know exactly what you're saying. That is a bit of a contradiction. We'll leave the ladybug and the Pidgey turns. But otherwise we're just gonna keep going down from here, and then we're gonna go to the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yes. So, is the electric going to be involved in this combat?
Marco!
I hope so. That's good typing.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear him very well. He's quiet.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be joining the fight.
Have initiative.
Gotcha. He says here, have initiative.
Do you want input speed?
Yeah, the electric is. Isn't him a speedy boy? Girl?
Electric? I don't know about electric being super speedy. I know it's super tanky.
It's a little sluggish for electric types, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not exactly a prime example of an electric stat.
Well,
It's
Elaine has a baby Azurill in her arms, so she's gonna cast Reflect on the baby Azurill. Gotta protect the baby.
Valid.
Child.
Wait, you're casting Reflect?
Yeah, she can cast Reflect.
That's cool.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you have no idea what Rune's about to do.
Yeah. Rune's about to cast self-destruct.
Absolutely.
Oh my word!
That'd be awesome.
He takes
would
his.
be so morbid.
He rips his jacket open to reveal a series of IEDs.
If I'm going down, so are the ladybug. Presses the button. On the fright list. Oh my
How
goodness.
does blessing work?
It's just a it's a keyword.
Oh, it's always keywords. This is just like X13.
Oh, all Pokemon and trainers allied to the user may benefit from the blessing. Wow, that's cool.
Hey yo.
So anybody can get this. So if you take a particularly large hit, then yeah.
Nice. Okay,
That's
yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah, Elaine, kind of holding the Azurill close to her chest, holds out one hand, and a shimmering field that seems to reflect light, almost like a prism or a rainbow, emanates kind of around her in the immediate area. Very cool. All right. So, anything else? Are you moving?
Moving would not be wise because I don't know what's gonna happen with this ladybug when they swarm.
Okay. So staying put, and I guess that's it for Elaine. Now for the Blackbird.
So if we're doing just like straight up numbers, there's like an 11 ladybug. If we're just going down from 12. Or are we just going?
Yeah. How did that
going-
ladybug get there?
Going back to
That's what I was saying. There's a lot of messed up stuff on here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's 9 as well. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this ladybug will go.
does the electric actually have a 0 in initiative?
Doubt.
No, it should have a 9.
Okay. So it'll also go before the end of the round.
Okay. Yeah, this ladybug also descends on Vigo. Vigo is definitely the bigger target here. So yeah, this is going to be. Let's see. 2.
I'm
Sure,
glad
this-
you pointed that out, Jeremiah, because I didn't know it was all the team. I thought it was just a character.
Okay, this is just another Comet Punch coming in. 3 versus your physical evasion. Vigo.
I think that's gonna hit because he only reduced the damage by 5 earlier, which means his physical evasion I don't think can be above 1 unless he has other evasion buffs.
That sounds right. I guess I did not hear him. We're gonna say this hits. So I roll a d8, right? To determine extra damage bonus.
That's correct.
8.
Oh, okay, that hits 5 times.
Yep.
So that's times 5 to the
He's-
damage bonus.
Since he's
That's
not
damage
here,
base 10.
So yeah, it's a damage base of 10 right now. So
I'm going to make sure that the blessing gets activated on Vigo. It is Vigo that's getting hit with this, right?
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna need that damage reduction. Since he's not here to call it out, I'll go ahead
Okay.
and give it to him.
When does this occur? Is this a reaction on your part? How does this work?
So basically, with blessings, this is why I said it was good that Jeremiah called it out, because all Pokemon and trainers allied to the user may benefit from the blessing. The blessing persists until it's used up, even if
Okay.
the original user is KO'd.
Gotcha.
So anybody who's a team member or an ally can use this. And since she cast Reflect, it says physical damage to resist the damage 1 step.
Oh, okay. So reflect applies to all friendlies. Gotcha.
Correct. And it can be activated twice.
It fires twice. Got it. Okay. Okay. Can you reiterate what exactly that modifies the damage by?
It says when receiving physical damage to resist the damage 1 step.
Resist it. Okay. So all right. So he would input that into his defense check when he rolls that. Okay. It says 27, and he resists this 1 step. So I'm assuming he's just not here right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for him.
Yeah, he said he'd be back in a minute.
Okay. Didn't see that anywhere. Seven. Oh, that's 37, not 27. There we go. Physical. I really like this music. Let me know if it gets old. We'll
Speed
switch back.
evasion come into play?
What's that?
When does speed evasion come into play?
Speed evasion is statuses. We used that just earlier on a grapple.
Okay.
Resistant. Takes 11 damage.
Okay.
So he's down to 45. He is not quite bloodied, as one might say. That's it for that ladybug. Blackbird. This is Queen. Right?
Yes. Do we know this fight is happening right now? Have we heard the buzzing?
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
I know.
And
I
you-
probably. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll send Queen ahead of me to start flying that way within, I believe, a sky speed of 6.
Awesome. So these trees are 3 high respectively, so she could go 3 up and then 3 over, or she could just be kind of flying in between the trees, like so. Is that
I'd have
is that
her
preferable?
fly. Yeah, I have her fly in between the trees.
Okay. She was on the ground last we checked, so. Awesome. There she is. And then she can choose to, that's her shift, and then she can choose to full action dash, which would increase her speed by another 3 if you want to do that.
Yes, get her as close as possible.
Awesome. So like so, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, is that it for Corvus Square?
That will be it for me.
Alright, third Ladybug. Yeah, we'll actually say this Ladybug also goes after Vigo, and he's just gonna have a swarm after him this entire time.
No.
We need burst moves.
Let me check the.
That was Vigo in the middle.
Let me check the fly speed on these things.
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be Sky specifically.
Yep. Okay. Ladybug are actually pretty slow.
By 3.
Yep.
I happen to have the Pokédex up, and it's right next to the
Nice.
Psycho.
And we're gonna full action dash, so we can just barely make it. That's 5 total. And that's it. So now we got 3 struggles up if Vigo is trying to get out of dodge.
Tough.
Okay. Moving to the top here. This is yeah.
Yeah, so hearing this go down, I'm going to start dashing down there as well. I can move 6, so... 1, 2, 4, 6. And so this is where I'm asking about whether or not a shift action lets you move, because I have a move that can give, or if it lets you jump with your jump speed, essentially. Because I have a move that lets me do that.
Yeah, so I would assume you wouldn't normally be able to do that then if it's a feature that's granting you that ability. Jumping as part of your move speed, is that what you're saying?
It gives me a +1 to my movement speed and a +1 to my high jump.
Oh, I see. Okay. We'll tell you what, let's look it up real quick, just because this seems to be coming up somewhat frequently here. We'll spend just a couple minutes on this. And if we can't find it, we'll make something up for fun. Alright, so nothing in easy rules that I'm control F'ing. Actually, hold on, I control F the wrong thing, I think. Still nothing there. Okay, so let me go look at the PDF.
Yeah, when I looked up shift, it basically said it's mostly used for movement.
Yeah. Jump. Jumping capabilities. That's Pokemon stuff. Okay. High jump. You have in meters. I don't think it's telling us.
I'm not seeing it in the.
I'm not seeing the action economy of a jump.
I agree.
I don't think there is one. I think it's just part of a movement.
Okay, so yeah, movement is done as a shift action. So this increases the action I'm doing increases my movement by 1.
Okay.
And then my jumping capabilities by 1 as well.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that every space moved as part of your jump is also counted as 1 on your movement allotment. So it's just 1 to 1.
Okay. I'd have 2 more movement with this then, basically.
Here we go. I found it.
Okay.
Using jump capabilities consumes distance from the main capability used to shift, such as overland, or can be
Okay.
used
Alright.
as a whole shift action by
That's exactly what I just said. Excellent. Okay, so we're on the same
Okay.
page. All right.
I can't jump that far then. Or not if I already move. So I won't be using that. I won't be using that just yet.
Okay.
Let me see if there's anything else I can do. Uh. I will just dash full action.
What just happened?
So
Pardon? Okay, hold on.
I'm right
Uh,
here.
My
Oh.
Opera just shifted to GitHub and then crashed somehow.
GitHub?
I don't know why. I hit some button on my keyboard and it brought up GitHub.
That's so
and
funny.
it died. I don't know what's happening.
You know,
Alright.
Opera GX is based though for having a GitHub shortcut.
That's a GitHub shortcut. You're right. You're right. I just realized that.
And that will be my turn.
That's my
Okay.
kind of browser right there.
Okay, that's your turn. Awesome.
Yep.
We're moving over to
I
Mako.
could send in Pineco and just have him explode.
I'm gonna just put agility training on electric, and then that'll be it. I'll be like, "Go get him, Mari."
Did I take that one?
You got hit by another Comet Punch.
Oh, cool.
What is agility training? Okay, +1 bonus to movement capabilities, +4 to initiative. So it's jumping up to 13, so there's no longer time. This is for the whole encounter, the scene.
1 turn,
One turn. Got it. Remind me to.
but Mako's gonna be doing it every
that
turn.
ball up.
So
Okay, cool.
probably actually I might do accuracy. We'll see.
Okay, do you want to move it all?
Mako will not. No.
So I think we should go straight over to Amber here.
I'm gonna move 1, 2. Oh wait, this is hidden. I just realized. Broadcast others. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the edge of the bushes there. And then I'm going to release Nighterino.
Nice.
So that's another 6 meters worth of throwing distance. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I can do 6, so I'll do it in between Rune and Queen there.
Another one.
Another one.
And then that should put Nighterino's speed at 25.
Crazy.
Let me see if I can add him to initiative.
That's such a crazy ability.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's see, where is
No.
initiative roll? Okay, there we go. And then I will actually, I won't even. No, I will. I guess I'll go ahead and change it.
I'll let you go before me.
Okay, so then that will trigger its turn. Up next, so it is going to go ahead and start running in, and it has a movement of 6. Just to try and take some of the heat off of Vigo. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you're probably gonna move through that space, so I'll move up here. Okay. So he's gonna run down here, and then he's going to use Poison Sting on the Ladybug. Oh wait, no, that's the one that's grappled. And already
He's also
fainted,
kind
so
of
he will.
dead, so
Yeah. He's no longer a valid target. Unless you want to
Yep.
kill him. You can
Nah,
kill him
that's
if you
fine.
want. Okay.
Just did it.
No,
Coup
we
de
want to
grace.
keep that one. I'll just shoot under the tree and shoot at this one over here with poison sting. Because it has a
Awesome, yep.
range of 6.
Yep.
Um,
All the Nidorino's spines stand on end as it directs them forward and then fires outward.
only an AC or AC of 5.
You're targeting Ladybug 3 right here. Can you guys see the numbers and the names?
Yeah, that's the. I can't see the names, but
Okay.
yes, the one that you pinged.
Ping just now. Okay, so that's physical evasion.
That's correct.
You're hitting, man.
Okay, so it came up to 22 poison damage.
Mhm.
Okay, and last I
Yeah,
checked,
that's,
part of the type
super
changes was
effective.
that
Yeah.
poison is super effective against bug.
Exactly.
Which doesn't actually come up all that often because there is an overabundance of poison bugs which resist poison.
That's true.
So let me go find its HP real quick. Triss. Let me I'll resolve this first, and then I'll make sure the nameplates are added for you guys to be able to see. Okay, so calculate. So GM, you deal 25 damage though.
Fantastic.
Pretty great. Okay. Like so. All right, cool. Yep, series of stings fly through the air and assail this ladybug. As it buzzes up behind Vigo, attempting to lay into him with any kind of reactionary attacks that might have available to it.
Fantastic. And that should be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Although I do have one question.
Yeah.
Is releasing a Pokemon a free action on your first release in battle?
I believe your first release is free.
Okay, cool. So that means I would still have my standard action. So I'm going to dash as my standard action as Amber, just to get a little closer.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
All right, that's the end of my turn and the Nidorino's turn.
Okay. Back over to Vigo, man.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage.
That's probably wise.
Yeah, to move here, and then I'm gonna dash to start running. Oh. Yeah. No.
Nice.
Vigo has his prize, a fainted ladybug.
Yeah, the
So
ladybug
now he's
kind of
leaving.
trailing behind you. Yeah. Yeah. A bunch of the ladybug like try to get in on you, and you just kind of slowly back away and then duck a comet punch, and then jump through the bushes. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
You want to move the fainted one to be next to him?
Yes, I can. Give me a second.
To me, my particularly red ladybug.
Particularly red. All right, here you go.
Very good.
Little does he know he fainted a shiny ladybug.
Well, you see, I have it now. I'm just going to keep it in my backpack until it wakes up.
Okay.
I mean, it might be shiny because slightly more red is the shiny color. I'm pretty sure.
So that is Vigo, and then Pudge should have actually gone before you, my guy.
Oh, good point. So that would mean that I would be back here.
Yep.
For this turn. Do we want to just leave it like it was? Because I already took my turn.
No, the Pidgey should have gone first. So go ahead and take
Okay.
Pidgey's turn.
Okay, well, Pudge has his orders. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, we're gusting again. Oh, what nature does Pudge have? Rash. Probably the full health one then. Yeah, we'll go toss another gust at the full health one. Oh, 0. Never mind. Yeah.
This is special evasion, so that's definitely missing. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and then move back to where I was, because that technically happened after.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
Now, you took the disengage.
Pudge did not. If they want to punch,
Pudge did not. Exactly.
But that also didn't take a movement action. It's just riding in my backpack. So however you want to rule that.
Yep. They're gonna get a -1 to their accuracy because it's inside your backpack. But yeah, 2 struggle attacks coming at the Pidgey.
Oh.
Suspect 3. There.
It's 2.
Okay. That's 12. This is physical defense.
Down to 32.
And then the second ladybug, and then blam. 14.
Kapow. 14? Okay.
Despite their insectoid nature, ladybug punch things. They punch things quite hard.
They've got little hands.
They do.
So-
They have little tennis ball hands that move quite quickly when they want them to. Okay. And that is going to be it for those struggle reactions. And now we're over to electric. Calamari.
Alrighty. I believe it said 1 additional move. Yes, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check the range on the attacks. Let's go
What's up,
for
dude?
a spark. Can you hear me?
Yes, but you're
Okay.
very
I can hear you.
quiet.
Let's attack this ladybug here. That's still in the tree. Sorry.
Sorry, can you reiterate? My sister came in and was wondering when we want to watch Ant-Man.
I'm attacking the ladybug in the tree with spark.
Awesome.
That's a melee move.
That is a melee move. Electric covers itself in electricity and hits them. Yeah, it's physical.
Oh, that was the wrong attack. Meant to be charge beam.
Which is almost like that line's signature, though that did come up before. It's one of the few moves it learns early on. Charge beam. Yeah, this is more like its signature, isn't it? Okay. Check. Ladybot in the tree. 15 beats basically any evasion. So you're hitting for sure. That's 28 electric damage. Super effective, of course, because it's flying. Okay. Every time I make a new sheet, I have to change this from GM to public. But you did 19 damage, my guy.
Hey.
Uh,
Wait, 19 on special or special effective?
yes.
Raw damage was 28. Oh, defenses and stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Ladybug are actually very specially defensive, generally.
Oh, okay. But that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Adjust health.
Oh, and I believe.
Yep.
Oh, I need to roll it.
A laser beam of electricity coalesces at the end of Electric's lamprey like maw and fires outward. And just blasts this ladybug. It is smoldering and obviously wounded and injured here. Okay, and back over. Oh, hold on a second. Actually, I have some hidden initiative. One moment.
The evil creatures emerge from their trees.
That's correct. Where is it? It's this one. Yeah. There's that. Okay. In the future, we'll do an initiative decider for this, I guess, since we have that tool available to us. But because this thing emerged afterwards, the ladybug emerges from its apricorn tree.
Oh!
And this one's going to launch itself at Electric. A change in the... Hold on. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Change in the frequency in the air. As this ladybug's antenna seems to vibrate with some kind of outside force. And then seems to fire out some kind of percussive sonic wave. As it's going to be attacking with supersonic. That is 4 versus your speed evasion. On the Electric.
Evasion is 1, so I assume that means it hits.
Yeah, your Electric is confused. As the sonic waves seem to buffet it and make it kind of lose its equilibrium even as it floats around. Find something for confused. I guess the symbol's kind of reminiscent of like the swirlies. And it has a -2 on its accuracy attacks.
Via confused or
This is an additional effect of supersonic. -2 penalty to accuracy rolls for 1 full round.
Oh, okay.
Oh, excuse me. Hold on. On miss. So you're actually suffering that effect. That effect happens if supersonic misses.
Oh, okay. Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Supersonic buff.
But I'm still
Yay.
confused.
Yeah, supersonic needs it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it for that ladybug. Elaine. You with us, Christine?
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to Nick.
Okay, your turn.
So I'm curious about this this weird frequency in the ear. Can I do further investigation into it?
Definitely. Yeah, you determined it's kind of paranormal. And because you succeed on your initial check, we'll say this is kind of like a skill challenge. You're going to be able to make a second check, and this is going to be. Let me check the skills allocated to people in this system. This is going to be probably. This is going to be perception or Pokemon education. One of the two.
I am at rank 2 on both of those.
Did you roll
Perception. No, she hasn't rolled yet. But
yet? I thought I heard
since
something for it.
I know you said you had something that was supportive.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you fail, then I can pretty much turn it into a success.
Okay. Let's do Pokemon education. 10. Nice.
Okay. What you're detecting, Elaine, and you're definitely more sensitive to than your companions, which is what that occult check was. You're sensing psychic emanations. And because you roll Pokemon education, you know this is probably coming from a Pokemon, and not some kind of machine or person. Whatever it is would have to be relatively close by.
Okay. Is there a way for her to distinguish the direction and where the signal's coming from?
That's going to be the last check in the skill challenge. The next time you decide to take that.
Okay. If that's the case, then it's probably smart to send out her psychic type Pokemon Zoe to help her discover where this other psychic Pokemon is.
Okay. Sending out the Hatena? Or is it evolved
Yeah.
now?
Yes, it is now a Hatrim.
Hatrim.
I am not familiar with how to get... I thought I dropped it on the map. I don't see it.
I'll try to take care of it for you. Let me find it.
Okay. Oops. Close your character sheet.
There we go.
Thank you. I will need control over her. Oh, you're getting it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Where you tossing Zoe down?
Let's put her here. And then her speed. I'll need to put in her speed in the thingamadoo.
One thing I should note. This may have actually affected Vigo's move earlier, but I was lax in my saying so. These bushes are difficult terrain unless you have the grassland grasswalker feature capability.
Okay. Yeah, that would have significantly changed
Yeah.
my movement.
No worries. I'm letting you keep it. Just keep that in mind.
She has forest walk. Or nature walk forest.
That works. That works for this. Yep.
Okay. Alright. Can I get her on the turn order real quick?
Oh yeah. Sorry. There we go. What's your speed?
Thank you.
5.
Okay. Oh, I did want her over here. There.
Okay. Great.
When I tossed her. Okay.
Yep. Pokeball flies out. Okay, so the Zoe is now landed on the ground, relatively close proximity to the Ladybug, hovering off the ground, rapidly discombobulating the electric. Anything else, Elaine? You move at all?
Since there's no reason to move and she doesn't know where the psychic emanations are coming from, like, yeah, close by, sure, but where close by? So, I would, like, yeah, I don't... That and she has the Azurill in her arms. I don't think she would actively try to get in harm's way.
That's fair.
So, she's gonna stay right there.
Okay. We got more Ladybug. Surprise, surprise.
No.
Ladybug is going to venture north, going after the Nidorino. Let's see, what does Ladybug 2 have? Sure. We launch another supersonic attack on the Nidorino. That's versus your speed evasion. With me, Caleb?
Yeah, sorry about that. Speed evasion is 3, so that's gonna hit.
Supersonic's landing. Nidorino's confused. Okay, that's it for that Ladybug. We got some hidden initiatives. As another Ladybug pops out of the top of this one. And is going to immediately follow through on a Comet Punch. Let's see, I have so many character sheets. Okay. Comet Punch. We have Comet Punch? We do. Good, good. Okay, so we D8 first. Okay, it's a 3. So it's going to be damage base 6 if it hits. Let's see if it hits. 2 versus physical evasion might miss, actually. Nidorino.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. Nidorino manages to jerk away as yet another Ladybug swarms out of the top of this apricorn tree. Comet Punch misses entirely.
Are they -6?
Yeah, Comet Punch is a very inaccurate move. -4, it looks like to me.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at supersonic. I see.
Yeah, Supersonic's very inaccurate. But hey,
Bad.
it's okay. They have the numbers, baby.
True. I do
Uh,
have the numbers.
yeah, another Ladybug appears
Mm-mm.
at the top of this one. And this one's going to go for electric. And this thing is just going to tackle attack. Two versus physical evasion. Might miss.
One sec. I have 2 physical evasion.
I believe it beats it then, so you're taking a tackle attack. So you are taking the 18 physical, and you're getting pushed backwards 2 meters into the hat creature, whose second evolution escapes me, even though Christine just said. Hatchram, thank you. Let me look. Do you guys know if anything cool happens when stuff gets pushed into stuff? Because I like it when things happen when things get pushed into stuff.
Good question.
What type is this attack, by the way?
Normal.
Normal.
It's neutral, yeah. It's just 18 damage.
Oh, I gotcha.
Pushing
Doesn't seem like there's
Push.
anything.
Push.
I'll check force movement.
Pushing. Push, 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 push.
Uh,
You know what?
health.
I don't like that there's no reason that this doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna say D4. Okay. Both Mon take 4 physical.
Is that affected by defenses?
We'll say not, because it's so low.
Okay, yeah, because that's not gonna.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not gonna do anything if it isn't.
All right.
Now, what if a particular size difference?
I'll
That seems like if that's.
yeah, I'll think about it more. That makes sense to me. Yeah.
It takes the smaller one takes damage equal to the difference in size. There we go. It loses HP equal to the difference in size.
Okay.
Weight class, I guess, would be better.
And that's it for that ladybug. And we'll go over to Queen. Actually, because this thing just popped out, I need to go ahead and roll a David, I need to roll a contested initiative check here between Queen and Ladybug 5.
Queen and Ladybug?
Because they're tied. They're both
just a moment.
they're both 10-year-olds.
I think Queen's 10. Queen's like 4, probably.
6 months.
Where am I? Oh, I'm on the action page. That makes sense. Like, where are my stats?
Initiative!
Got 19. So yeah,
19?
it was correct in going first there. Okay.
It's a
Wait, but when you
6
just rolled initiative, you also got an. Wait.
They
I'm so
both got
confused.
19. Wow, we got to re-roll.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Wow.
16.
Uh,
It's a 20. 11. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, why is Queen at 10 initiative? She has a 16 speed.
That's weird.
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
Ask a question.
All right. I guess she's going down. Go forth, big black bird.
Oh, okay. I know what happened. When we rearranged the levels, Queen ended up with a higher speed. So with Queen going now, she will be moving in with her 6 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are all alive ladybug.
These are currently living. Yes.
We're going to need to start changing that. So
Yeah.
Queen will use Heck on the one in front of her.
This one. Okay.
That's a roll of 5.
Yeah. Five hits, man.
All right. And 28 damage. It rolled it already.
Good old Peck. Super effective, of course.
And
Nice.
yeah.
33.
My phone jumped off.
Yep. The big black bird comes in. Just drills into this ladybug, hammering through kind of thin bug carapace in one fell swoop. This thing is just barely hanging on. Can you see its HP?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, anything else?
From Queen. No, I believe that's all she can do.
So we're gonna go through another ladybug. This ladybug is going to fly upwards 3 here, and it's going to lay into Queen.
It's going after my queen?
No. Okay. Sure, let's make this a supersonic. Actually, hold on. This thing used supersonic already? No, it hasn't. Okay. 14 hits. It's actually a crit. I don't think there's extra critical effects, is there? We'll check. No.
Oh, wow.
There is none. But Queen is confused.
Okay.
Lots of high-pitched insect chittering and kind of cymatic frequencies getting thrown around left and right. Zoe.
Zoe's gonna throw a Psybeam
Nice.
at this one.
Check on a side beam. No, if I am remembering right, Bug is immensely favored versus both of Zoe's typings here. Let me double check typings here.
Yeah, I need to look at that too.
Yes.
Okay, Bug. Thank you for the chart, Jeremiah. Bug super effective against
Times
Psychic.
2.
Psychic is half effective against Bug. So yeah, resistant to Psychic. Okay, just double checking. Yeah, go ahead and check that move out.
It is not resistant to Fairy though, right?
I don't think it resists Fairy. It's just super effective against Fairy if it uses a Bug type move.
Let's check. Friends.
Weird.
Oh. Oh.
Excuse.
No.
Excuse.
Nothing was different.
Nope.
Yep.
But if Ladybug hits you with a Bug type move, quad damage.
Something it has one.
Yep.
Cool.
Because Fairy and Psychic are both weak against Bug. Okay.
None of these abilities are friendly. Oh.
Psybeam! Psybeam!
Okay, fine.
Zippy zap.
Zip, zip. That's a good sound, thank you. I don't actually think that hits. Let me double check. Special evasion's decent. No, the special evasion on this one is a 2. Okay, got it. So you're hitting. And then 21. Okay. Yeah, the Psybeam hits the Ladybug. And it just seems to just go over it. Bug types are resistant to Psychic because they kind of have like a simplistic sort of hive mind structure to their brain. And additionally, there appears to be something that is also like kind of interfering with like the psychic energies in the area as well. Okay. Let me fetch the health bar on this one. Boom. Okay. That's how much damage you did.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Anything else from Zoe?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Wait.
sure to descending order this.
Wait.
What? Cruelty.
After damage is resolved, the foe gains an injury. The user is then informed of the total number of injuries currently on the target, and then may use the number to purchase
Okay.
the effect used.
Wants to swing as a swift action. Awesome. Okay, I think you can do that.
Injure it.
It's a cruel little hat creature.
Uh-huh.
Sure. So you're reducing max HP. So let me go ahead and get that injury figured out here. There we go. So, after damage is resolved. So, hey, wouldn't you know it? Look, he's at full. But it looks emotionally traumatized from the Psybeam. It does a little pummeling. Yeah, just currently the one injury then.
Am I allowed to pick one?
Use that number to purchase. Sure. Do you want to purchase one of the one injury stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna do the 2 hit points.
Sure. There you go.
Thank you.
Every little bit helps, baby. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Zoe is instead of like the shy kind of kind creature that likes to hide behind your legs, Zoe is now spunky and angsty. He's kind of hit its adolescent phase, and is like mentally abusing this ladybug, who you think if it were under some kind of psychic mind control would be crying at this point. All right, so, did we somehow? Why is the Nidorino at the top?
So it was 25,
it wasn't
but
25.
end of the round means it goes back to 15.
Got it. Okay.
We
Do we need to adjust the Electros or electric? I guess Mako goes before, so it doesn't really matter too much because you're gonna be reapplying that, right?
Yeah, just change it.
Okay. So we don't just keep it at 13 then, if you're planning to do it again.
Oh no, I'm gonna be doing accuracy.
Oh, doing something else. Okay, sure. So let me put that. So go ahead and roll me initiative on electric, please. I got a 7.
Yeah,
So you win.
Oh yeah, I see.
Got a 9. 9.9. I got a 9.7. Okay. This is so silly. Okay.
Just whack the
Rune.
numbers.
All right. I am going to have to jump into action here. Jugglers are the only ones that can switch Pokemon for free, right? Otherwise, it's a swift action.
It is a shift. Yeah. Shift or full, I believe. You can trade up.
It's something like that, but I think it'll consume the Pokemon's turn.
Yeah, just like in the games, you lose the action economy if you switch your Pokemon out.
I think that's only in league battles.
Might be. Maybe you can look that up first, Jeremiah.
Sure.
What are you thinking, David? Don't want
And
to.
I was thinking about popping her out, but
Trying to-
I
trying
will
to-
leave Queen in
switch
for
out.
now.
Okay.
Instead, just move to support her.
Okay.
I'm a support my queen. So, 1, 2. Will that Ladyball that's alive get an attack of opportunity if I move here? Sorry.
Let me look. I'm trying to remember if it works like Lancer, where like it has to be like the start of a move, or if it's any movement.
Okay, so I found the chart.
Thank you.
When switching, it is a standard action. If you're switching one thing and then putting out something else, and if so long as it is not league rules, you can command it that.
Okay, no league rules, so you can't command it there. Awesome.
I'll be using my standard action for something else. I won't move here. I'm going to move up here.
An adjacent foe shifts out of a square adjacent to you. So where are you trying to move here?
So I was thinking about moving here, but instead I'm going to move up here.
Yeah, you would
Going to
be
this one.
you would be avoiding it, but yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to use Aerial Ace on this one.
Nice.
oh.
Okay.
Can't miss. So
Can't miss. Awesome. 25. Yeah, man. Rune jumps up into the air, and maybe Queen is currently aloft. And you kind of grab onto her talons and then flip forward and just land on the ladybug with an elbow. Yeah.
Nah, more like with my heel. I'm
Oh, yeah,
more of a
sure.
kicker.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, the axe kick from on high.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Let me fetch the stat block. This HP is incorrect, it seems. Okay. All right. So calculate 25. Super effective.
Yeah. I'm basically a flying type, I'll be honest, guys.
Yeah, it would be interesting if flying resisted flying. Be kind of appropriate, but I made all the type changes I care to make. So super. I should call it effective in this system. Doing 30 damage, my man. Yeah, dude. You take the ladybug out of the sky. Axe kick into the puddle. Psh! Awesome. Okay. Anything else?
What else can I do? Like, what other actions do I have?
You have the swift action, perhaps?
The swift action.
Can I return a
Shift.
Pokemon as a swift action?
But did you shift or did you?
He shifted to get here, right? That's your move.
Yeah, I
Wait.
moved to
Yeah.
get here.
Yeah. So movement is a swift action, I believe.
Movement is
Or
a
wait, no,
swift
that's a
action?
shift. Hold
It's a
up.
shift. It's a shift action.
No, I'm
Um,
tripping.
So you use your full action to attack, and then you shifted, or before that. So you still have one swift. Is that right? Let me go look at the action counter real quick.
Yeah, so I remember now. There's a shift, a swift, and a standard. Yeah. I'm remembering.
So if you have a swift action, you can perform it, but otherwise, no worries.
Mhm.
It's a bit like bonus actions in D&D. Not everybody gets them. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's it. But if you could come up with something, I'll let you have it. All right, Michael.
I'm just gonna sit tight with the monk and give accuracy training to electric, and that'll be it. Or focused training, rather.
Oh no!
That's all.
Was it me? Hello?
Hi. I don't know what's going on.
It was.
We can hear you.
Yeah, my laptop suddenly killed itself.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
No.
Well, that for you?
It's okay. I think the charger cord just popped out a little bit.
It's okay. I didn't like my laptop anyway.
Okay, so you're just staying put and you're doing focus training on your electric, and that's it? Is that right, Mako?
Yes.
Okay, Amber.
All right. Amber is going to run down here. So middle where it starts to 3 with her shift action. She's going to use her swift action to attempt to channel this ladybug right here. To hopefully find out what might be causing these weird frequencies, or how the I mean, I won't get like a good sense of it, but I'll get a sense of whether they want to be controlled or not.
Sure, this one?
because I'll have an idea of their emotions. Not the one closest to me that's injured, but the one that's right. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh wait, no, that one's also injured. I just realized
That one's
Unless
badly
that's
injured.
Scar's health bar.
Yeah,
okay, I'll
this
just
one
do
has
the
a sliver.
other one then.
These two are basically topped off. If you want to go after one that's
Yeah, those are
minute.
two. Those are two far away. So I'll
Okay.
do the one that's directly below my Nidorino.
Sure.
Um.
Okay, so I believe
let
it's
me-
a check to go after
Yes.
hostile entities. Yeah.
Yep. So it's a DC 15. I'll just go ahead and print that so you can see it. So yeah. Channel of no more Pokemon at a time equal. And I'm also gonna channel my no, never mind, that doesn't. Actually, here's what I'll do. Before I channel, I'm going to go ahead and use my standard action to recall and release. So that way I can channel more than since I can channel more than one Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Withdraw.
recall the Nidorino, and I'm going to release a Stinger.
Okay. Beedrill.
And I will release it. I'll release it right here. Okay, and now I'm going to attempt to channel. I'll attempt to channel actually all three of these guys. Since I can do up to, I think. Let's see. I think I can do up to 4. That way, if I miss one, I might get the other. I can do up to 5. Okay, yeah, I'm chilling. All right. So I assume I need to make independent checks for those channels. So, and I think it's an intuition check. Yeah. So channeling my Stinger doesn't cost me anything, but I will go ahead and roll. Oh, okay. So I channel both of them. Nice.
Okay. Do you need to roll to channel your friendly Pokemon, or are you channeling 2 different Ladybug?
So a Pokemon. Never mind. Okay, I can only channel one Pokemon at a time. Okay, I'm just gonna channel the Ladybug originally.
Okay.
Because I just realized I can do multiple, but it just takes multiple turns, so that makes more
I
sense
see.
now.
Yeah, per action. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What order were you assigning those intuition checks? I don't think it matters. It's DC 15
I would
regardless.
succeed. Yeah. So. But the one I care about is the one that's half HP.
Looking at the ability. Give me a second.
Sure. Yeah. And I also want to convey to it, as it can also read my thoughts and emotions, that we're just defending ourselves here. That we don't want to hurt them if we don't have to, but we don't feel like we have a choice right now.
Sure.
Because obviously I care about bugs, you know.
Yeah. Because we're flavoring this less as psychic powers. We've discussed this.
Yeah.
This is more.
Yeah.
This is more Amber specific intuition and connection. With bug Pokemon. Yeah, you get this deep empathic kind of connection as you stare into this Ladybug's eyes as it confronts the Beedrill. And something about it seems scared. Past the kind of soulless exterior that seems to be functioning to the strings of whatever is commanding it. There is a greater presence at play that is forcing this Ladybug to do its bidding. Because normally this Ladybug would love nothing to do with you. It just wants to chill out. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume, and I'm just gonna ask this. I assume I can't tell what direction its source of fear might be. I assume that's a little bit too much.
You don't know if it knows. It is being kind of psychically assaulted. So let me see what else this does. Motivations to you.
Yeah, that's fine, and that might be all it is. I was just
aware of all its moves.
I
Do you
figured it was
want
worth
its move? Do you want its moves, abilities, and capabilities?
Yes, that would be great.
Okay.
I assume they're pretty standard across them, so just like
there's a bit of disparity, the different levels and stuff, but yeah. So this
Fair
thing, level 10, male Ladybug. It's got 35 health. Now 16. let's see. I know struggle, supersonic, comet punch, and tackle. And it has
Tackle.
it
Okay,
has
cool.
the ability rattled. Where if it's hit by bug, dark, or ghost type move, its speed stage is immediately raised by 1, and it can disengage immediately as a free action.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. All right. Well, I feel bad, but in the same way that it has no choice, I also have no choice.
Sure.
So
I will say, what you can tell, the presence is not within line of eyesight from where this ladybug currently is. Otherwise, it would be probably shooting at fervent glances.
okay, interesting.
Okay.
So maybe through trees or something.
Anything else?
So yeah, that was my swift and my shift, if I'm not mistaken. So I still have my standard, or no, I used the standard swap Pokemon. Okay, perfect. Now Stinger's initiative, let me roll this. Did that put it on? Yeah, 19.8. Okay, so 19.8 would immediately supersede me. So, and don't even bother giving it the plus 10. Because that'll still be where it is. So that's just fine. So it's gonna go ahead and Stinger will take it's a her. Yeah, so Stinger will take her move. And she is going to use Poison Sting immediately on this one that I just channeled.
Yep.
So I will roll that here. That is a 13 to hit for 29 poison damage. And I'm attempting to be non-lethal, if that matters.
It doesn't. It's all non-lethal unless you specify otherwise. Totally.
Okay.
So you're going with the Poison Sting. Absolutely hitting. That's 29 and super effective. So yeah. I'm not gonna bother calculating this. It's fainted.
Cool.
Yep. The ladybug down the drain. Yep. As Stinger comes around with the big old pointer on the end and just destroys this ladybug. Just this interminable buzzing sound. Yep.
Wonderful. And then Amber's gonna call out, "Something's scaring them! They don't want to do this! It's something they can't see! Look around!" And then that'll be her turn.
Okay. Queen!
Queen is going to attempt to use Home Claws.
All Corvus Squires are queen! Home claws, absolutely. I don't think you got to roll anything for that. Is that once per scene or once every other turn or something?
Home Claws is at will.
At will, very nice. Woohoo, cool.
I suppose it's accuracy, while slightly more important in the system, is a bit less valuable than like two separate.
Accuracy and damage, right? Yeah, accuracy and attack. Yeah, very nice.
Wait, isn't the Corvus Squire confused?
It
Yeah,
is.
that's why I was saying attempt.
I
don't know how
okay, nice.
to do
Yep, yep.
confusion.
Yep, we need to.
If you got a 10, you're good.
Yeah, I think you just roll.
It's a 9 through 15, you get to act normally. 1 through 8, you would have hurt yourself. And 16 or higher, you would have been resolved of the confusion.
Okay, so we need to roll a d20 then, huh? Because it rolled a 5.
7,
Ooh,
so I think it
Confused.
hurts. though.
Confused. Is it a tick of damage? Let's go look.
It is a struggle attack.
Struggle attack on
Typeless.
itself. Okay, got it. So struggle against yourself.
And it takes no other actions. Automatically hits and takes damage as if it is resisted 1 step.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for damage on the struggle, 30.
Cool.
Wow, max damage on that, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm resisting it by 1 step.
You are.
So how do I calculate that?
Okay, so you go to
against the
you got to
defense?
calculate damage, and then you input the value, and then it'll ask you how much it resists it by. And you'll input resisted, which is the first step.
So Damage is 30. Physical effectiveness is resisted 9.
9 total damage. Nice.
Yes.
That's strong. That's strong physical
She's
defense.
down
Yep.
to
22, something like that. 23.
33 minus 9 is 24.
24. Nice, nice.
Now she is injured.
Ah, okay. So go ahead and just input 1 injury.
Yep.
Get reduced that max HP a little. All right. No more actions. So, from one bird to the next, go forth, Pudge. Be free. Be free, Stanley.
Okay, sorry about that. I was grabbing something. Okay, so Pudge's turn.
Pudge.
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 Okay, that one's still alive. You see, Pudge is of a rash nature. Obviously, hungering for battle, an instinct instilled through all of the rigorous training that it goes through on a daily basis with Vigo. Therefore, it's going to fly
Of course.
and attack this ladybug right here with another gust.
Okay, attacking. Which one? This one in the middle?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
We can't reach any other ones. Where's the me button? Here it is. 6.
Hitting, for sure.
Yep, 39. Special.
It's gone. And the gust
I had,
sweeps
like,
in,
3 health.
covering Queen's flank. Small tornado just whips this ladybug around, slams it into a tree. It's gone. Okay. I'm assuming that's it for the Pidgey.
Yep. Now it's Vigo. Yeah. So we're gonna dash. We're gonna run around to right here,
Yes.
and Vigo just like kind of like half throws the fainted ladybug at the monk guy. Like, here you go, and then starts running back the other direction. So.
Nice.
To right here, and I've got 3 more squares of movement, so back up to here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Just he's standing on the ladybug. Okay. All right. This one down here is going to go ahead and attempt a Comet Punch on Zoe. If it has Comet Punch, I believe it does. It don't. It's just Tackle. Tackling coming in. It's a 1 versus your physical evasion. He probably misses you then.
It does.
Nice. Yep. Tackle goes right over Zoe's head. This ladybug is still mentally traumatized past its psychic miasma. Yeah. It's gonna stay put. Otherwise, Elaine.
She's gonna do that third skill check.
Okay.
Whichever I need to do to figure out where this is coming from.
This is going to be your choice of guile or perception.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do perception because my guile is at 1.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Ugh.
Mako,
gr-
help.
You're glancing around in a
Tragic.
frantic haze, and you're not seeing where this could be coming from.
Oh,
Isaac? Yeah, let me help with that.
Let me
help you
with that.
Come on!
Reroll the skill
Come
check,
on!
baby.
With a bonus equal to my skill rank. So 2.
Can you?
Well,
Did
equal
you?
to
Were you the one that?
Equal to Mako's skill rank.
Yeah.
What's your skill rank, Mako?
Is it
Perception?
Perception?
Perception.
Perception.
Prescription.
Rank 5.
I think he's like almost the size as me.
It's a rank 5.
Yeah.
It's a perceptive young lad.
Yes.
So it's plus 5 to my
See, reroll.
Yeah.
15.
Pretty good. 15. Oh, okay. You didn't add the bonus. Got it. As I saw a 10, I'm like, that's not that number. You can't lie to me. Okay, cool. Yeah. As Elaine kind of looking around frantically, the Azurill slowly crying in your arms. Mako also kind of looking around, and when all hope seems lost, Mako, you look up briefly and you see the little Apom looking at you, and then with its little tail, it just kind of points southeast. Up. As for the briefest of moments, you almost get like an out-of-body experience as you see something red and black with 2 massive yellow evil eyes staring back at you from within the cove within the dead tree that looms above the rest. Okay. Success! You know where the psychic emanations are coming from, but not what is causing.
Which tree? This one? The
Yep,
dead one?
Yeah, the big dead tree.
Okay. And Mako sees it too, since he helped me?
Yeah, he helps point it out.
Cool. I have 5 squares of movement. She does not have nature walk forced. Force nature. Yep. So yeah, she's gonna start, first, can she put the Azurill down next to the monk?
Sure.
She puts her down, and then she's gonna say to Mako, let's go get that bully! And then she's gonna stop right there.
I will take care of her. Gonna pass the Azurill a couple of times. If you require assistance, I may be able to offer some.
Yeah, you see Elaine do a little nod as she like runs over.
Okay. Yeah, you're quickly met with a thick copse of trees here. It's gonna be very difficult to get through.
Oh, I love that word.
All right, what else you got? Is that it?
That was a skill check and a movement. Do I have anything else?
Yeah, you have your main action still, I would imagine.
Oh, my main action.
Free to
wouldn't
look?
Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. I guess right now, the best thing is to make sure, no one else gets hurt. So Elaine is going to use, her Sage class ability on, the electric, since the current Ladybud didn't seem to do anything to her Zozo, but electrics look a little beat up, so she wants to put damage reduction on the electric.
Okay, got it.
Damage reduction equal to my occult rank doubled or the tick value. So that my damage reduction would be 10.
Okay, I think that's going to be higher than the tick value on the electric.
Okay.
The electric doesn't have 100 health.
Got it. Fair.
The electric's tick, yeah, is 5.
Okay.
Guess you're not investing in HP very much, huh?
No, not yet.
No, I'm kidding. I'd be shocked if you had 100.
I'm going to add a blue bar just to help
I'm close,
represent
yeah.
that for people. We don't remember. Okay.
Good idea.
Cool. Little resistance there. I'm guessing that's it now. All right, Ladybug. That one's gone.
Just a reminder, we still have one more use of that
Oh, God.
reflect that never was used.
I believe that's still up. I'm assuming it lasts
Yeah.
for the scene until it's used.
Yep.
Is that a
Basically.
once a scene ability?
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
So if there's a big hit out there,
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna advance here. Gonna try to flank the electric, and gonna come in with a comet punch. I think. I don't think flanking is a thing in this system, unless
It
I'm
is.
mistaken.
It is.
It is.
Oh, okay.
What's the bonus?
What did-
Hold on, let me go back to it.
what did-
Give me a second. So flanking is
What?
They take a -2 penalty to their evasion.
Okay, gotcha. So it makes this a
When
little
at
bit
least
easier.
two, yeah, and they're considered flanked when at least 2 foes are adjacent to them, but not adjacent to each other.
Oh, cool. Okay. I like that way
Oh.
of wording it. That makes it so much simpler.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hitting, I'm pretty sure, the electric. So that's 17. This may not deal any damage past your defenses and the resistance of 10. Does the resistance wear off after one attack, or does it stay on?
It says for 1 full round, so I'm assuming it stays.
Is it, you say it's physical or special?
Physical. This is a tackle attack.
The damage reduction is just blanket.
yeah.
Nice.
So after
no
defense is
damage.
at 6, so yeah, then 10. Cool. And yeah, you're gonna get shoved back into this ladybug back here. We'll just roll a d4, but that's also gonna get absorbed by the resistance, I imagine. Nice. So this ladybug is actually gonna take a tiny amount of damage. Here we go. Okay. Over to the electric.
Alrighty. With accuracy, let's go ahead and thunder. What does
Thunder. Mercy.
Just try it.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Little bit overkill. Is that once a scene?
No, it's one. It's applies for the rest of the round. It's a training. So it's a +1 to AC rolls.
Right. I'm asking about thunder, not training.
Oh, that's a good question. One sec.
Most of like the really scary stuff is like once a scene, or even daily sometimes.
Or like every other
This-
turn, or at the very least.
It says scene, and then the next box says 2.
That means
It's
once a
only-
scene, 2 daily.
Oh, I see.
I believe that's what that means. Let me double check. I don't think that's twice a scene. I think that's
Interesting. Very interesting. Wait, so like scene
Nope.
times 2?
no.
means-
It that does. It's scenes times 2. Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay.
That is twice a scene. You're good.
Okay. Cool.
It has additional wordage if it's daily. Okay.
All right, and this ladybug is more or less full health.
Yes.
Let's fry it with thunder, or
Nice.
try to.
Hit it with it.
If this hits at +1 accuracy, I'm also at +1 special attack stage from charge beam.
Oh, miss.
Oh no!
Yeah, it is a thunder.
56 damage!
Did you add your?
damage roll
I mean,
was so good.
It was.
You know,
It's super.
yeah,
It's super
I added.
effective as well. You added your accuracy.
Yeah, I put it in the
Okay.
bonus.
Yeah.
I just
Oh.
rolled a 2.
Yeah, the electric coils and then goes ramrod straight as the storms have passed. It seems the heavens have a little bit more to give as a series of electrical bolts course across the sky, and then launch downwards, striking the apricorn tree instead of the ladybug. Slightly taller. The apricorn tree is now a withered, blackened husk. All right, you get one more thunder, and then that's it,
Sweet.
Christine.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Ladybug. Is dead. Bye-bye. All right. Zoe. Hold on, this should have gone already. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Yo, Zoe.
Secret initiative.
Zoom.
This should have gone.
Secret and the filter.
This should have gone way before now, but that's okay. We'll bring it in now. This thing is going to be having
Oh, it's another one.
another one.
It's another shiny one. Catch it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like another relatively mature ladybug emerges. This thing is going to be launching towards the Corviknight.
Not the queen.
Or the Corvisquire, I should say. There we go.
Save the
Let me
queen.
update the spectator map. There we go. Let's see
As
what's
the
happening.
corpses literally update,
They pile up
around it.
Yeah. This is what the birds are good at, man. Okay, so let me go fetch this. Okay, gonna be a Comet Punch as well. So first to see if we hit. Does hit. And then a D8. There we go. 6. So increasing damage base. Increasing damage base of what was the original damage base? Ooh, that's a question. I don't think
It was 2.
Well, it had a modifier as well. I think it was 2.
So you just rolled a 6 on your D8?
I think it was 2 plus 1 or 2. I can't remember which one it was. Do I just multiply the first number and then add it, or do I multiply the sum of the two values, like the 2 plus 2?
What was it getting the plus from? Like typing? Like stab or something?
I don't know. This is what the generator gave me. It was like a +1. I'm gonna say it was a +1. I'm gonna trust it for now. I'll research it later. Okay, so
yeah.
so 3 times 6.
Well,
yeah.
so it's not quite like that. The
No,
6, it's the 6 is
No, you're right.
Is that 4 times
that
hit?
translate-
How many is that, Jeremiah?
Yeah. Well, it's
Oh,
five.
it's not
It's 5
unmuted.
strikes, so that's 1 and 2 is, well, 8 would be the
It's
only
not.
5 strike,
It's not.
right?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
It's weird.
I'm pretty sure that's a 3. I'm pretty sure 7
Okay.
is 4
So-
and 8 is, but I'm not certain.
Okay, so 3 times 3.
I would just have to look, and I
Okay.
I wasn't. I'll look.
So okay, all right, we'll say damage base 9 for now, and then
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there's only 20 matches. Here. 5 strike. Yeah, 6 is times 3.
okay, got it.
So
Thank you.
for the record, it's like it's 1 is
Okay, it's
1
fine,
is 1, 2 and 3 is 2, 4, 5, 6 is 3, 7 is 1, 8 is 7 is 4, 8 is 5. So it goes 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, 1 number, 1 number.
Okay, interesting.
Hey, David.
Can you check that in Easy Rules if you haven't already? And add
Yeah,
a
I
little
can.
text title that says 5 strike.
Of course. Yeah, for searchability. I got you.
Yeah. Control F it. Okay, so David,
SEO.
that's 20. That's 27 into the queen.
David,
27 into queen.
go ahead and use that last reflect.
Yeah, I will. So that gives me a damage reduction of how much?
It's a damage stage.
A full damage stage. Okay, so it becomes basically resisted.
Resisted, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So 27. Physical. Resisted. 8. So she is down to 16.
Okay. And that's gonna do it for that ladybug. And then Zoe.
Zoe. So far away. You know what? She's gonna get behind. Excuse me. Let's see. No, she doesn't want there. She wants right here. Right here.
Okay. You're gonna be taking a couple struggle attacks here. If you move.
Okay. A couple?
Yeah, because there's 2 ladybug.
Just one? I didn't run away from the other one.
Yes, I guess that's true. You didn't exit adjacency on this one. Okay, so yeah, just the one then. Let's grab that. Oh. Strunkle. You guys, the sheet's default struggle to normal. Is that right? It's typeless, right?
Yes.
So it says normal, but really it's typeless.
Okay. Alright, need to put that in.
So that's 15 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not normal, so it's not super effective.
Okay. Normal. 5. Okay. Yep, she's gonna go right there. And her attack is gonna be brutal swing.
Okay. On this
That
one?
misses. Yeah. Misses.
Yeah, it does. Alas.
Oh well.
First one. You attack the apricorn tree in the shrubbery. Yeah. Massive, massive. I whip my hair in the air. Like, I just don't care. Just going everywhere. Just slapping everything. Alright, so, top of the order. Okay. Does Beedrill drop down? Or is 19 just its speed?
No, 19 is actually its speed. I didn't give it the 29 because it
Great.
felt unnecessary.
Love me some speedy things. Okay. Is Rune still? The top.
Alright.
Axe, kick
So-
it!
That was in flanking.
It was. Let's see. Let me double check what the physical evasion is. You might have actually been able to barely hit there,
Minus
Yeah,
2
you're
to
right.
their evasion.
right?
If it has a 0, then you technically got it.
Has a 1.
Oh, tough.
So,
-2.
That would
Oh wait,
hit
but
it.
-1 it still
yeah,
hits.
yeah,
'Cause you have to meet it.
yeah, you have to beat. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, nice. Brutal swing hits.
Go for it. So that's 22. What type is this? Dark. Nice.
Dark, yes.
That's crazy.
Okay, let me double check.
That is hilarious.
A
I'm gonna do that cruelty.
bug doesn't resist dark. It's just super effective against dark, right?
I think it's
Yeah, I think you're correct. But I will double check your type
let's see.
sheet.
Dank. No, it's neutral. Okay. So.
Yep.
Then let me double check. Oh, this one has early bird, not the one feature that would be helpful here. Oh, it's supposed to have a bonus to its initiative. My bad. Has an early bird. That's funny.
That's what you get for having unique Pokemon, Austin.
I know.
How dare you?
I put in so much effort, and this is how I'm rewarded.
There's another red one!
You're punished for your actions.
I just realized.
This is actually a 15.
A terrible thing.
Okay. But you're totally just clubbing this thing to death with your hair. Cruelty is once a scene, though, so I don't think you can use that again.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
I just saw swift action. I got excited.
You're good.
Valid.
I think the idea is you use Cruelty on the Pokemon that's already heavily injured, so you can bank all of the injuries and do something cool with it. Okay, so that's 22. Let me calculate this finally. Physical,
Oh my goodness! I
Normal.
forgot.
14, nice. He forgot, guys.
Oh my word, he forgot.
Forgot.
I can't believe you.
Forgot.
Are we even friends anymore?
No.
It's insane, David.
Forgot Queen had Moxie.
Oh, yes, Moxie.
Oh, doesn't that increase your attack stages when you kill things?
Yeah,
You do.
and
You do.
she did kill one thing,
She's going on a rampage.
Dude, nice.
but
That's
she might have to go
fantastic.
back because I don't have a healing item.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Okay. The great clubbing of the Ladybug has commenced and ended. So,
The brutality.
yeah, so what are you up to, Rune? Gonna go axe
Is
kick
this
another
with
Ladybug?
action to just? Is this with action to return a Pokemon? Without
Shift.
switching?
Let me look. Good question. We have the return rules and easy rules. Let me go look.
Where is the chart? There it is. Recalling. Trainer shift action for 1 or standard action for 2.
Okay.
Are you switching or just recalling?
Just
You-
recall
we
it.
don't just recall.
Yep, then yeah, it's your shift action. Or you could technically spend your standard action if you wanted to, but it would just be excessive.
Yeah. No, I'm going to recall her. Can I still move if I do that?
You can.
I think you'd have to use your standard action to do it,
Yeah.
but yes.
Did we qualify earlier that you need to move in order to dash with your full action?
So that's so I believe that's how it works. However, we had been playing it as dash is extra movement, like you get the movement automatically. So it's whichever. It's whether or not we want to go
Okay.
with how we have
We're-
been playing, or
Yeah. I mean, I've been
Or what
adding
was that?
adding the 50% and doing the must-have moved thing.
okay. Well, then let's go with that then.
So we're gonna stick with that for now, unless we feel strongly against that. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, you basically be trading up full action to withdraw, and send something out if you want to, and then shift to move. Sound good, Rune?
Okay. Because I know there's like shift, swift, and then regular. I thought returning would be a swift instead of a regular.
Just
Mhm.
returning as a
Oh, you know what? The electric
Shift.
was confused when it tried to thunder
Are you-
earlier.
It's a shift action to recall.
Yeah, shift.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
It's
Yeah, the way that. Oh, sorry. I was looking at a sprint. So the maneuver is technically sprint, and sprint it just says increase your movement speeds by 50%. It doesn't say take the movement. So I
Right.
think you're
Yeah.
right, Austin.
Yep.
Hey, Isaac.
Yo.
Roll a struggle attack on electric, please.
Oh, electric.
Oh, did it fail the D20?
Is it? Do we not just? Is it not just accuracy, or should we have it roll a separate d20? Is it a separate d20 check for that?
It's a
I
separate
believe
D20,
it's
I
a
think.
separate d20. Yeah.
Okay, roll
to
D-
see if it gets
okay.
to take its move.
Sure, roll a d20 first then. Or I guess you already rolled a struggle. Okay, 10.
Okay, so yeah, it just failed the accuracy, so it did use it, but just missed.
Okay, cool. That changes things. So I'm not. I actually think if you had succeeded on your, or failed your confusion, then you would not have used the move. It wouldn't have counted against your one succeed. I think.
Oh yeah, fair point.
So that changes
Yeah.
the economy for later. Okay. All right. What are you up to, David? What's going on, man?
I'm trying to think what's more worth it. I don't want Queen to faint. I'm going to return her.
Are you doing that with a shift? Or full?
Well, there's nothing I could do from here with a shift, or if I use a shift or a standard for it. So
Okay.
I will go ahead and use the shift action for that.
Okay.
And then, since I can't do anything with my regular action, I will send out a different Pokemon. You're sending out Bishop.
Okay.
Let the wild Zigzagoon free!
Oh, here it comes, baby. I love this. I love this Pokemon, dude. Or where is he at? Where is he at? Did you drag the token, or should I?
Where's his token? You should have a token!
I'm looking. I'm
Hold
looking.
on.
There he is. All right, where's he going?
He is going right next to
The
this one
tongue.
that was-
Oh my word.
have a throw of 6.
That devious creature. I would not trust that thing anywhere near a preschool.
Okay.
I can cut him out later for us as well.
Bishops are out of here.
Yeah, I was like on the same thing.
Get
I was
all up
like,
on that.
Come here.
Get all up on this lady bar.
Yeah. Pokeball emerges. And from the red light comes a coiling mass of brown and blonde fur. And it's just kind of rolling over itself en route to the ladybug. What move is it? Or actually, I need to roll. What's its speed here? Let's get it figured out.
Speed is 13?
15.
15.
15.
15.
15.
So just a little slower than Queen.
Roll me initiative.
Initiative.
You got to beat the ladybug. You gotta beat a 16.
I beat a 16.
Okay.
Did not beat a 16. I didn't
Did
beat
not.
a 16 at all.
That's all right. No worries. All right, yeah, the Zigzagoon, ready for bloodshed in its next true toy. All right, so I guess that's it for Rune, and we'll go to Mako.
Let's just do focus training again and then pass.
Okay. Popping up that focus training. Pedro.
all right, Austin, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Are the ladybug that are flanking electric, are they on the ground or are they in flight?
They're hovering just off the ground because they use their flight speed to get where they are, but they are effectively accessible via ground targets, and they're effectively on the ground if they're just flying.
Cool.
Would a ground source move work? Just
But yeah, that's
No,
not.
it's still they're still immune to ground type.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
That-
flying.
Well, but yeah,
Well,
ground source.
not
I guess might not
necessarily.
have to be ground.
there are means of
but
bypassing that. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's
cool.
I think
I'm
it's
going
implied that
to-
if a flying type can fly, then it's going to hop off the ground for a second when the ground type move hits. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Or let me see. Speed of 10. You can't split up movement between attacks, can you?
I think you can.
You can.
Think so.
Okay, cool.
That's
Then-
gonna that's gonna hurt. That's gonna
Like
hurt the
so,
next thing I attack.
Like move and then attack and then move again after.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Okay, cool. Then that's what. But the leave engagement attack, that would be unfun. Okay, are you worried about the ladybug next to you, Rune? Or are you just
No.
gonna one-hit KO it?
I'm probably going to one-hit KO it.
Alright, then I'm gonna let y'all tackle that one. And I'm gonna send Beedrill towards the source of the psychic stuff. Because it can fly over the trees, so it should be able to help with that.
The way this Zigzagoon looks, like he is he's in the correct posture for this ladybug, dude.
He's going for it.
He's about to grab that thing's neck.
Just getting in there.
Alright, so the Beedrill is gonna fly up 3 tiles.
Yep.
And then, because that's how high the trees are, right? So I can get over it with that much. if I'm
Yes,
not
the
mistaken.
apricorn trees are too high, so you have to fly 3 up.
Okay, so then she's gonna fly down here.
Okay.
And that will be the. Oh wait, and then she can dash since she's not attacking.
Okay.
So dashing with her would give her an additional 5 tiles.
Okay.
So that would be here, so we can get right next to a lane or above, I guess.
Okay. So you're invoking the. Actually, hold on. I believe this one is it reaction once per round?
Well, she
Uh,
shouldn't get hit anyways because she's like 15 meters higher than the.
Oh, you're right.
Ladybug is.
You're correct.
That's why
Struggle-
she went up first.
Struggle isn't ranged. Yeah, you're good. Not that it would matter. Okay.
Unless you have something that makes it range.
I think there are things that make it
Oh.
ranged. Okay.
I believe
actually
that.
have one, Guster.
Yep.
That's something that makes it range.
Now, so to be here, I should clarify. These trees are 3 up. So this is 2 up. Therefore, if you want to move over, you need to be 3 up. If you want to move over these, you need to be 4 up. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
then I will just move back a tile and I
Sure.
will go up an additional 5 meters to
Okay.
resolve that next turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
So a little correction on Zigzagoon's speed. It is actually 16 because it has underdog strength, which increases all of its base stats by 1.
Yeah, baby. Underdog.
Powerful.
Yeah, that's what you should. That's what you should call him. Underdog. It's his cage
Wait,
name.
you're not gonna evolve it into a Linoon?
No,
Yeah.
I could if I found another picture as good as this one for
We-
a Lanoon, I
Yeah,
would have.
we love the image too much.
That's the reason.
The rationale. The Zigzagoon must maintain.
Nice. That's so funny. The PNG is just too good to give up. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right.
I love it.
That's it for the B drill.
So
Bamber.
yeah. So now that I know that those guys are on the ground, Amber is going to use her shift action. Or actually, I guess she could just use her standard action to this. That'd be fine too. So she'll move in. See, she's here. She can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so that's 1 less than this is telling me. Is the flower difficult terrain? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just moving on to the space net.
Is the flower? The flower is fine. You
Yeah,
can
this
step on
right
the
here.
flower if you really want to.
All right, great. And then
Oh,
I'm going to. I have no regard for nature. No, I'm kidding. So she's going to send out Cuddles. And she's going to cast Cuddles out over here. And then with her main action, so that's the shift and the main action. And then she is going to. That gives Cuddles an initiative of. Let me roll after selecting the token. So many things. Okay, Cuddles has an initiative of 25 for this round, so she would immediately be triggered. So we'll do that. Very good. All right. And then Cuddles is going to use Rollout directly through. Oh, that's why I needed to use.
Yeah, these are 2 Pokemon, so you have to burn your full action to move both of them, right?
Yep, that's why I wasn't gonna move.
Yeah.
Thank you. So okay, so that means I only have a distance of 6.
Yep. Where do you get to toss them? Right about there.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, but okay. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so shift action. Here's what I was gonna do. Have mercy.
Yeah.
Shift action to release the Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken, or I could just burn the AP and do free. see. Releasing trainer shift action for 1. Okay, perfect. Shift action for 1. Commanding them will be 2. My swift action will be to use the move after you, and I'm going to use after you on electric, which means that after you means electric will move directly after me, ignoring initiative, but before Cuddles does. So,
Or Cuddles.
Amber is going to say, Electric, get out the way! We're gonna steamroll those bugs! So that way when I use rollout through the line of bugs, I don't hit Electric. So, Isaac, if you want to go ahead and take its turn, that would be wonderful.
All right. And I will second that. Where are you? Where do you need me?
The power of Thor!
Just anywhere that is not
Oh, you're just trying
directly
to hit.
in this
Oh,
line.
okay.
Does it have to roll just to move? Or is it only for using its move? Can it still move without
I'm looking right
the
now,
confusion
actually.
roll? Because that could be problematic.
Save checks at beginning of turn. So yeah, it's not
Please
triggered
save.
on action. So go ahead and roll the d20, my guy.
Okay.
You don't want a 1 through 8. Hey, just
Save.
barely.
Ooh, let's go.
Neutral.
All right, so and it gets to go ahead and make its attack as well. Like it gets to take its turn as normal.
You get to move. You get to move as much as you like, and then take a full action if you want.
Although, beware of struggle attacks. They're not dead yet.
Okay. Well,
But they will be. This should be 4 times effective.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right, here come the struggles.
I will go ahead and charge beam this one.
One sec.
ladybug with
I'm gonna
its-
resolve some struggle attack
Oh.
real quick.
Oh, for leaving engagement.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would also do some big.
Ladybug!
What's the damage reduction?
That's a crit.
Oof.
I think we used the
Oh,
last of the damage reduction, right?
yeah. Well, I think it's only for one full
Oh, one
round.
round, yeah.
Is it from the start that? Is it from the time? Is it until Elaine's next turn, or is it for the round? Because if it's until her next
I would-
turn, that's
I would-
effectively 8
I would
rounds.
I would
but-
imagine it's
It's during her turn.
her turn. Yeah.
That's when
Okay.
she cast it.
Gotcha.
Okay,
she-
so it's still on.
It's still up. She
But-
hasn't taken her turn yet.
Oh,
Uh,
thank goodness.
Okay. So, what do we say for crits? And it's just calculating the crits correctly.
It is
This
double
is
dice.
calculating correctly, I think.
Yeah.
It is.
It-
So
Wait, it has
it-
it has
yeah.
+6 on it. Is it? That's just a
It's a
basic
1d8
struggle,
plus
right?
six.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
basic struggle. So if this is to be understood as a generally correct, then I think we've been doing crits wrong because it should be including the +6.
It shouldn't include the +6.
it should not include the
Shouldn't
plus
include.
6.
Okay. Yeah, I
Well,
don't know how crits
wait.
work.
Let me double check that.
So the crit number should be added to the damage number, right? So it should just be the D8, right? So it's an 8. So 8 plus 14 is 22. So 22 reduced by defenses as normal. And then it gets resisted at the end, I think. I don't know
Not
what
bad.
order they apply in. I don't know that it matters terribly because it's just straight
Maybe.
reduction the entire time.
Okay, it doesn't add stats, but it's
Yeah.
a second roll of the damage
Just
dice.
dice. Just dice. Yep.
So,
So
yeah,
yeah, so just the D8. Okay, taking 11. So you're taking 1 damage.
It is. It does include the base or the bonus from the damage base. I'm looking at this. If I'm reading this correctly, at least.
yes, it does include.
Yeah.
It looks like it includes the bonus for the damage base. That's what I'm seeing at least.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's Nicholas.
Welcome.
I'm still only taking 1 damage.
I think so. Think so.
Sure.
All right. And then one more. Okay, fourth, Lady Boss 6. Misses, I'm pretty sure, unless your physical evasion is a 0.
Nah, I have 2.
Nice. Okay, misses. All right, you're home free, man. Zap something.
Yeah, let's zap some.
Zap it. Zap it to oblivion.
Ooh, nice damage roll.
That is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It's hitting.
Woo!
Uh,
Max
yeah.
damage.
so yeah, charge beam coming in, blasting this thing.
Does not
Which one are you shooting?
7, I believe.
The one I'm adjacent to. Yeah, just barely missed. Barely missed raising the stat, rather.
Calculation. Alright. Hit. Special. Effective. 40 damage. Yep, another charge beam comes in. The Ladybug just veers off very slightly to the left. Just in time to avoid just getting its entire body destroyed. It's now just kind of like this smoldering carapace that's just barely afloat. Okay. I'm guessing that's it for the electric. So that was the after me. So that will... He doesn't get to move twice this round, so he's going to the bottom.
Yep.
And then Sand Slash.
Yes. So Sand Slash has 8 movement, so despite the difficult terrain, it should be able to get 2, 4, 6, 7 to here.
Okay.
And then it will use a rollout, which is a pass move, which means it will go 4 spaces, and it will go through the Ladybug to this little sprig over here, hitting all targets in its path. And here is that damage roll. Oh,
Okay.
my word.
Let's see.
Literally...
High 0.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to
That's
the best
crazy.
of us.
Passes
That is crazy.
passes 4 spaces? Or what do you... Where do you get
yes.
4 from?
I'm pretty sure. Here, I'll just look up rollout
Okay.
specifically, but I'm pretty confident that passes 4 spaces. I was just looking at it.
I'll say the shrub is... You can move through it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, go ahead. So, let's see. Ladybug 6. Their physical vision isn't great, but it's probably good enough. Miss on...
Yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
on the bottom one, and then...
And I don't think you roll it more than once, so I think it probably just misses on both.
And then miss on the top one. Yep, missing both. Yep,
Yep.
the sand slash, just rolling down weeds and shrubbery gets slowed down just enough that the ladybug are able to lift off into the air as the rollout blasts underneath them, which would have been doubly effective. Rock type. Awesome.
Mhm.
All right. As it coils up for another roll. Okay, so moving forward, this ladybug over here, which is just barely hanging on, is going to go ahead and sure, we'll hold on a second. Doo-doo. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's going up the electric. Did you roll? Did you roll a confusion check on your latest charge beam? We need to remember those.
I think we do.
Oh, yeah, we did because we had to see if he could move away.
That's right, at the beginning of his turn. Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Comic Punch coming out on the electric. We'll be hitting. That is 28 physical. Resistance is still up. Are you with us?
Ashiok.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Comic Punch, buddy.
Okay. 28 damage.
Pidgey can go and take his turn.
Okay. Kill Ladybug. Kill.
Kill.
Kill ladybug. Kill.
Oh my word! Oh my word! 15 with 32. Yeah, it's cooked.
It's gone.
Kill ladybug.
It's cooked.
Another gust comes through and blasts this ladybug into the puddle to join a couple of its companions.
Let's see. Pudge was out for blood today.
Flies over Rune's head. Okay. And then Ladybug is still alive. Is this going out of order? Bishop should be before this guy, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Zigzagoon, go ahead. Bishop.
All right, Bishop. Well, since these guys did not get murdered, unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
Bishop is going to have to tear into them.
Yep.
Bishop will be using. Oh, I forgot to add its new moves. I need to see what else it learned over time. Oh, yeah, definitely that. I should have remembered to add these. I was going to use Headbutt, but I don't have it, so I'll just use Tackle. 5?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep, the Zigzagoon
And,
dashes left, dashes right, and then goes in. Just shackles this ladybug.
And pushes it back too.
Yeah. Just like rolling around on the ground with this ladybug. Its force carrying it forward here. You got stab on there, right?
I believe I did.
Check it.
Yeah, that's
Here's a normal 5.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, it has. Oh no, I didn't. No, I did check stab. Okay,
Okay, good.
didn't have stab checked on growl or tail whip. But yeah, it did the damage right.
Good.
18.
Yeah, you the Zigzagoon grabs onto it, man, and just thrashes it about. All right, and we're going on to the
It
next
hasn't
ladybug.
shifted
Unless you want to
yet.
move, it hasn't shifted. You want to shift?
Yeah, he's getting back in there. He wants more.
It does
Well,
like
that's
it does a suplex on the ladybug, and then like realizes the ladybug is nowhere nearby and runs after it. All right. And then
What a vicious little creature.
over to the ladybug. And then this one is going to roll a little dice here, decide who has its ire. Zoe has its ire. Perish Zoe. Where is Tickle? 16 physical normal versus Zoe. That is super effective. That is normal. You were pushed back 2 meters.
Wait, normal is super effective against something?
Barry, yep.
Whoa, I have no idea.
Wait, he's not fairy type yet.
No, fairy? Oh, just psychic. Okay, not super effective. That's third evolution.
That's crazy.
Cool. And then this ladybug is going to shift, which will be evoking a... So it's not moving away, so it's not. And it's going to try to... kind of get the angle a little bit. And that's going to be it. Vongo.
So I'm confused.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, Zoe was over there. I understand now.
Yeah, got tackled into the bushes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Vigo!
Hmm.
Vigo!
Yes.
Kick a
So I
bug!
Consider.
Kick it!
I could. That's always an option. Is how feasible would it be to get through these trees here?
That'd be tough. That'd be an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Okay, yeah, and I ain't doing that. Okay. Gonna check my moves right quick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gotta. We're gonna kick this bug.
Kick it!
So shift and strength.
Okay.
16 versus straight evasion. Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, it might hit. Okay, so let me...
Yeah.
What level are you, Bishop? You're 18, aren't you?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Vigo runs in. I don't know how you would like to flavor your strength here. Do you want to just kick it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kick it really hard.
Yeah. You come in with the punt, and just blast this ladybug upward about 4 feet into the air before its weight carries it back down, and it's gone. Yeah.
You see, I can push it, so I actually kick it several feet away like a football.
Do you want to push it here?
Well, the push is automatic, so it would just be flavor. Well, actually, hold up. I get to move into the newly occupied space. So, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
kick it further.
So you initiate a push
it's
maneuver.
dead. I don't know if the...
So
I don't think it can make a combat or athletics check when it's fainted.
yeah, I'm trying to think of when this would be resolving.
It's after the attack.
I mean, it's all flavor at this point.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it's basically what I
I'm
want
not-
out of
I'm-
it is an extra
I'm not
space
gonna worry about it.
advantage.
I'll research later. You push it 1.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. There you go.
And I get to move into that spot because I pushed it. So let's see how much movement I got. I started here, I think. So it'd be here, 4 spaces. How far to that would be 3 spaces, I believe. Or okay, and I can move to here. And then end my turn.
Okay.
I must beat the bug.
Yeah, that ladybug is still around. It's gonna roll a d3. It's gonna go after the Beedrill.
Is it gonna fly to do that?
It's gonna try.
I was about to say I don't take leave engagement attacks.
It will. It's gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna fly up 3.
Zigzagoon!
And Elaine, smack it
Elaine,
with
struggle attack it!
Go, have Arrow throw you the Azurill and smack it with the Azurill.
Ugh.
Combo attack. Hits.
Yo, 19 damage isn't bad, bro.
Pretty good. Nice. Yeah. I'm not sure if Elaine's
Finish
ever.
it, Bishop.
I'm not sure if Elaine's ever struggled before. How would you flavor Elaine struggling?
Just the same as she's like tripping over stuff. It's just a violent flailing.
just you inadvertently like open palm slap the ladybug in the face as it attempts to ascend by you. Meanwhile, the Zigzagoon is going to attempt to latch onto it and bite its head off. I'm assuming.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was inputting other moves. It learned so many moves that I forgot to add them.
You're good.
This is just a struggle attack, though.
Struggle, yeah.
I don't get stabbed for struggle.
You just gotta hit it. It's solo.
Yeah.
Kills a creature. Yeah, like.
-1.
No!
It's actually a miss as
Oh.
Zigzagoon gets very excited and
hold on.
lunges upward.
Slayton
Yeah.
is being
Isn't it flanked
flanked,
right
isn't
now?
it?
It is getting flanked.
It is being flanked.
Yeah. So it's one.
That's a positive one.
Let me double check its evasion because there is a couple of these that have 2 evasion. No, you're good. It does hit.
Oh no.
Roll it.
Woo!
Or
Yes!
damage. Damage.
What I
Beautiful.
17.
Yeah,
11.
as the
The
Zigzagoon
lowest.
as the Zigzagoon gets a little bit excited, he lunges upwards into the air, and for a second, Aleid, you see this little face, like, coming towards yours, and you and your open palm slap lowers the ladybug just enough that it gets in the way of you and the Zigzagoon, and the Zigzagoon just flies past you, with the ladybug in its open paws. As that one's gone.
Lord.
This Zigzagoon has apparently not been socialized very well. This thing is. It didn't. We didn't grow up with other Zigzagoon, okay?
It's not domesticated. It's
Feral Zigzagoon.
it thinks it's so wild. It has rabies.
All right, it is Elaine's
Got
go.
it, my zig-
Yeah.
She looks at the Zigzagoon with mild, horrified eyes. Looks at Rune and then just like he's like, okay, that one's gonna need some mentoring, and then turns around. Say 1, 2. What can I do with these trees?
Hug them.
I can't go through them.
Would you like to roll an acrobatics check, Elaine?
No, I do not.
That's what I thought.
Let me recall Zoe.
All right, recalling Zoe.
Yeah.
Shift action. Recall beam goes up to 8, I believe. So you're just
Yep.
within range. Yeah. Sure thing. There goes Zoe.
Oh, interesting. The recall is longer than the cast.
And I want to call out Holly Jolly.
Okay.
I do not have the ability to put my token on.
Working on it.
I appreciate it. I really should learn how to do that.
Where's it going?
I feel like it's not that hard. Can I throw it over the trees?
That would be tough. These are 3 high, so from where you currently are, you have to throw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Would be what's your throw
it
range?
It has Nature Walk Forest. Can't it just go through the trees?
Yeah, your fur can go through the trees.
Okay, yeah. Then I would just put it here.
Sure, toss it down.
And then when it's Holly's turn. Is she on the turn order yet?
Apologies, I need to fix that. Blam. What's the speed?
17.
Pretty bad.
Thank you.
Amber and Holly Jolly need to roll a initiative.
Right. Let's see, Holly Jolly.
We might get in the habit of just pre-rolling initiative, just to have that.
Oh, there
So
it is.
we don't need to ask for these later. Nice. That's not 1705. That is, there's a decimal point in there. All right, there we go. It's not that fast. Okay. All right.
I was cool.
Okay, so Amber will be going first. Awesome. Okay.
I think that's all she can do.
Okay, top of the order, I need to roll something. Un momento, por favor. Okay, I want the Beedrill and the Furret to roll me a perception check.
You got it? 12.
Okay. The
19.
Beedrill,
Nice.
slightly distracted, doesn't notice this. I'm even giving Holly a small penalty, but Furrets are just really good at this. Little, what are they even called? Meerkat creatures that, they get up on their hind legs to look around. That's sort of their thing. Yeah, and it's looking around, and its little rat eyes glaring through the trees, and it sees something move. Furret can see it, but you can't. Moment. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the Furret seems to be following something moving on the other side of the tree line. All right. So going over to Rune.
All right. Are there any other ladybug targets?
I don't think there are any ladybus still alive, man.
I think they've been massacred. This was a genocide.
The Great Ladybug Massacre of 2015, 2025,
All right.
2015, I say.
Title my thumbnail.
Happened 10
Has
years
anyone-
ago.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
see them moving over here,
Gotcha.
right? So I'm going to go in that direction as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And can I look for the thing in the trees?
You have no
Yeah.
you have no vantage at present to see what the Furret and Beedrill are seeing. Unfortunately.
If I move over here, would I have the advantage?
Mm-mm. The trees aren't thin enough there. Unfortunate, Rune. I know you're the eyes man, but you don't have the vantage point right now.
Okay. I'm going to go up here for now, then. And I'm going to dash. So 1, 2, and then 3. But now.
Okay. What actions do you have left? You full action and shifted.
Yes,
Swift.
I have a swift action left.
The Furret is pointing, such that I'll let you roll a perception check.
Okay. And this is. I have a perception +2 at the moment. 16.
Pretty good. Let's see. What did the Furret roll? It's pretty good. Both beat the DC. Yeah, man. I'm gonna shift the music, but the encounter might be over in just a second, anyways. But let me get some different music here. Here we go. Yeah. As you see buzzing through the trees, now having left its dead tree cranny, you see a large black and red insectoid creature that at first you mistake for a ladybug from behind, but is in fact not, as it is flying away.
Ah. I know what that thing is.
No way. Is it an orbital?
That's an orbital.
That's an orbital.
Those things are so ugly.
They are very ugly.
Oh,
But they're so cool. Their Gigantamax forms are so
no, they're
You gotta-
not
I like
cool.
those.
They're ugly. Those two cannot coexist.
I think you were wrong. But I don't disagree that it's ugly, but those two can coexist, and those two traits can coexist.
All
that
right, whatever.
clearly streams with a bounce. Not for this turn, but for next turn.
Bounce. How high does bounce take you?
Bounce increases my jump capabilities by +1 and gives me an extra movement, and I would have a high jump. If bounce, I'd have a high jump of 2 or 3.
If you had a high jump of 4, I would consider it. But no, these are trees. They're thick. But you're really good at acrobatics, and that would let you be able to move through it potentially. Okay, so moving to Mako, I assume. Mako, blast it with thunder, man. Somehow. That would be what a shot that would be, like 16 squares away.
Through
We
trees.
can see this though.
You can't see it, but other people are alerting you to the fact.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna
he's
just keep
he's still confused. Just roll a d20.
Oh no.
I'll keep up accuracy training
Yeah.
and fish out a. Well, no, I'm not gonna fish out a Pokeball. Yeah, I'll just do accuracy
it's not his turn yet.
training.
Yeah. Okay. Accuracy, got it. Beedrill.
All right, hunt this sucker down. 10 movement does get me all the way actually to the. Actually, no, I want to make it here so that if it continues trying to flee, that it will have to take. Actually, this is the most advantageous. So yeah, I'm moving there, and then Beedrill is going to use. I don't know why I said he. It's a she. She is going to use Twin Needle.
Nice. Okay.
So it's double strike, which is slightly different than 5 strike.
Sure. This thing is currently 2 up. So you're currently.
Okay, well then I'll drop
you're currently just about. Yeah. I think you have this. You have a
I'll drop to
spare
3, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have like 3 moves speed to spare, so I'll just drop one. So there we go. That way I'm still. Oh wait, is this technically adjacent? Now that I think about it, I think so.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah,
5
you're-
squares.
You're
diagonal
you're
would just be-
you're
So I think I'm good.
Yeah, you're caddy corner vertically.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let me look up double strike just to make sure I do this correctly. Double strike. Whenever move, make 2 attack rolls. If one attack roll hits the damage, if both attacks hit, the damage base value is doubled. Each hit may critical hit separately, and then it has special critical hit rolls. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and roll that twice. So here we go. Twin Needle. Let's go.
Tweedle.
That is not what I needed.
That is that.
5 and 13.
Awesome. 5 and 13. Yeah, you're hitting the 13 for sure, man.
Oh, 5 doesn't hit?
Double check. Double checking right now. It does have good stats, but it's not. I don't think it's that great.
Yeah, I know the defenses are probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We know that it has to have high defense at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
five is still hitting.
Nice. Okay. So, okay, damage base 3. I think that okay, the damage I rolled was wrong, so I'm going to just roll this 1 for the damage. Neither of them are critting, so this 1 damage roll should be correct. Okay, 35 damage, and that's super effective.
Shouldn't it be 6 plus stab? Is they both hitting? Or damage base
So
plus
it
stab?
it just doubles the damage base. I don't think it hits both attacks separately. Oh, do they? I guess
So
let me-
it doubles the damage, but what's the base value of Blue Needle?
3.
3? So it should be 6, and then it has stab, correct?
Yes. So I did
Super
damage
effective.
base 3 plus
Oh, wait,
3
no, I thought
with
those
stab.
were D6s. Sorry.
So-
Sorry, no, that's correct. That's correct. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I thought those were D6s.
Yep, we're
I
good.
misread it.
Yep, so 35.
Nice. Okay.
And since it's psychic, I assume it's super effective. Unless it has like a Tojakarasu or whatever that is that my Parasect has.
What was this bug? I don't think it is. It does not.
Very nice. Yeah, the Beedrill descends upon the Orbeetle like a tarantula hawk. And like just situates itself on its back and just starts going to town with the twin needles, just left and right as this thing attempts to escape. It's this low resonating frequency goes through the trees, and you feel a psychic twinge as you realize this is the source of it. Okay, so yes. Go.
Right, and that is its turn.
There you go. Okay. Moving on. Amber.
Okay, Amber is going to... Okay, I have a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
We talked about how it takes your full action to command 2 Pokemon at once. If I refrain from commanding one and just let it sit there for a turn, does it still require my standard action to have both Pokemon out, or is it specifically to command both Pokemon?
It's not an upkeep. It's you choose to use it if you want to command both Pokemon. So one Pokemon could be
Alright.
just doing nothing really.
Yeah, fantastic. That's what I wanted to know.
Potentially vulnerable,
Okay, cool.
but whatever.
Sure, yeah. Well, fortunately, we have killed all the Ladybug, so hopefully it's not a problem. Okay. Man, I think that's the closest I can get. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use my main action to dash here, I think, because I do not think I'm pretty sure any of my things are out of range.
Vigo,
of my
roll
Beedrill.
initiative, please.
Okay.
Oh, it just says target your Pokemon. Is there like rules on orders as whether they have to be like in line of sight or something? I
That
assume
makes
there's stuff
sense.
on that.
You at least have to be able to
Yeah.
communicate with them.
Yep.
I don't think there's
Okay,
any
then,
hard rules on it. So.
Yeah. I don't think it's reasonable for me to be able to command a Beedrill from here, so I'm just
Yep.
going to use my turn to move.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Okay, Bert. Turns back and looks at Elan. What do you want it to do?
Right, since it has Nature Walk Forest, I had the bright idea of it running up the trees and then launching itself at the Orbeetle.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh!
Yeah, so you can get right here and then jump over. Does it have
Yeah.
Yes.
does it have a long jump of 2?
It does.
Nice, perfect.
Oh!
So assuming it has the move speed, it could go here, here. That would be a net total of 8.
8 movement.
Come on.
It has Overland 7.
Ah, so close.
No!
Let's see. But the long jump is 2.
Yeah, that's part of your
So-
move though.
It would be Overland. Well, because the long jump is not, because it would have to move through the trees.
Right.
climb up.
Yep.
Right, there's 5. And then launch itself with the 2 squares right here.
Yeah, but
I think
that's
you
a
can
total of
reach
8.
it.
Jumping is
Unfortunate.
part of
Yeah, it's
is
part of your
subtracted
movement.
from movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't jump to extend your move.
Well, what's its high jump?
It's very close.
The high jump?
Yeah.
Also 2.
Yeah, that's a good question. This thing is 2 up, so what you could do instead is just move along
Yeah.
the ground
Run
and then
underneath it.
and just jump up and try to smack it with your tail or something.
I want to know what base damage all this is. So
What's the number?
there's scratch and quick attack, which is funny, and then there's fury swipes.
Furious Screecher.
Quick attack is priority, but I don't need it right now. I guess I would just do scratch. Yeah, I'll just run up and scratch it. Yeah, let me grab my icon thingy. I can't pick her up. I have no
Oh.
control.
I'll fix it. There you go.
Thank you.
The evolved domesticated Zigzagoon needs to hunt. It needs to
Yeah.
launch.
That's not,
Since
That's
it's
not-
flying,
that's not
she'll high
Zigzagoon.
jump too,
Sure.
and then do her scratch.
Nice.
As soon as I get there.
Hey,
There
coming
it
in with the
is.
scratch.
Boop.
Hitting, for sure, yeah.
29 damage.
Oh, it should be close, man. Oh, but it's not super effective. Rats.
It is not. But, stab.
Stab?
Yeah, it's normal type
Is it
using
because
normal
it's
type
normal?
moves. Yeah. I'm assuming.
Oh,
I'm
I didn't
assuming.
even turn on.
I'm assuming you've already. If you haven't applied that, then yeah, apply it.
No, I haven't. How do I apply stab?
Because there's a little check mark next to the move.
Oh,
Yeah, but it'll be
It says stab.
but it's already done 29 damage. How do I add the stab to the
Oh, you-
29?
What you'll do is
You'd have to
you'll just
reroll it.
you'll just roll damage specifically, which is the bottom dice. You're looking at the move, and the stab is the little box, not the big box. That the big box is multi-strike.
Okay, so I rolled for stab. It's a 13? No, hang on. I don't understand. Oh, it rolled another die.
So stab increases the damage base. So it can't really be like added as a direct number because it changes the number of dice that you're rolling, or the number in size that you're rolling. So it just has to be a reroll.
Okay,
If you have
I'm going to assume the
include
27 is
damage base
correct. It
quickly.
looks right. Yeah. All right. So we'll go and calculate that.
Man, I should have stayed with the 29.
Alas, you never know. It, like statistically, it's better. It's just,
Mm,
so I need to move Holly to that.
Probably didn't work.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A scratch goes up. You clip one of the ore beetle's kind of armored-looking wings, but underneath, so it's a little bit more fragile. Tries to shake the ferret off as the ferret kind of swings around a little bit and then jumps down very acrobatically back into the bushes. Okay. Electric, yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll dash, and then that's it.
No. Okay. Sandslash, what are you doing here? You should be below. Sandslash just sneaks its way in.
Well, it's because of my weird initiative rules. So
Why is the electric going before the Pidgey? Oh, it's because it hit after you. That's what it was. So this actually needs to happen.
Yep.
Here.
I tend to mess with initiative.
All right. So put electric back. Where was he? Sorry, was he right here? Isaac,
Sorry.
where was electric?
Uh,
There?
No, here.
Here. Okay. Thank you.
adjacent to the ladybug.
We'll have him take his turn in a sec.
Oh.
Okay, Pudge. Go, Pudge.
Get
Get in there.
Okay, well, Pudge is just gonna dash, I guess. Yeah, gotta get in there. Actually, no, return to the backpack. Well, yeah, actually, dash and return to the backpack.
Return to backpack.
Its job is done. It has killed all the lady.
So that's it. Pudge needs to roll initiative as well. But for now we'll say Bishop goes after him. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, the feral beast.
The feral beast.
Where's he going?
Can he try and squeeze through those trees?
Does he have forest walk or some equivalent? What's his capability?
Let me double check, actually.
He's a Zigzagoon. Probably
No, I'm
does.
sure he has nature walk.
Nature walk.
Nature walk, forest, and grassland.
Perfect. That's what you need for this.
All right, so yeah. So is this basically? So he has to just go through the trees.
Yep, you can now move through the trees as though they were normal terrain.
Okay, so his overland is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get right there, so he's just gonna wait.
Okay.
He's in the trees.
You just hear him rustling through the tree. It's not very subtle at all. You can't imagine this creature would have survived for very long on its own with its hunting habits. Vigo.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We're going to start trying to go through these trees here.
Okay.
Because that's where everything cool is happening.
Alright.
So that's where I need to be.
Okay, you're gonna roll acrobatics.
Time to get stuck. But not awful.
Okay, you're treating trees as difficult terrain till the end of your turn.
Okay. So I moved. So this is. I guess it probably would be like this.
Yeah, these are remember the bushes are also difficult terrain.
Yep. So that's 5 squares, 7 squares, and that's as far as I can get.
Okay, we're moving right there.
Oh! I've disappeared.
What? No, you didn't. You're still here.
Where I can't. Where I've gone. I can't move anything. What? I'm gonna relive. I just disappeared.
We always have weird stuff happening with your stuff, man. Like your mech suddenly blows up. It's like nowhere to be found. You move into the trees. Vigo gets lost forever.
Okay,
that's
just
just-
got lost in the trees. So
That's as far as you can move, right?
unless I dash.
All right, Edo goes. He is going to kindly set aside the Azuro and gingerly place the Ladybot in the Azuro's care. Take care of this, little one. He's going to step forward. 1, 2. He actually has Nature Walk first. 3, 4. We're in range.
Go throw a rock. at it.
my word!
As this monk that appeared to be kind of quite skinny and as though a wisp of wind would blow him away, suddenly you see kind of stringy muscles where there weren't any before, and from his hatoka, he pulls out a what appears to be a great ball. It grows in size, and he is just like holding it back, and then chucks it in this massive arc over the trees. We're gonna see if we can catch this thing. Great ball.
I'm gonna go pee.
Go pee. Gives me a -10 modifier. And I need to look up capture rules. I've never captured anything before myself.
They got changed in the most recent errata, but I'm pretty sure that's what is posted in
the
easy rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that at the top of the
Yeah.
easy rules?
Should be. I think that was the first thing we put in here.
Yeah, it's like very close to top. It's not
Okay.
top.
Yep, here it is. Okay, D20.
Yeah, just to see if I hit.
Is he what trainer is it?
He is a capable trainer.
He's a capable trainer.
Plus
Okay,
2, yeah.
so that's +2.
Yep.
So
And
this thing is at least level 30, presumably.
level
That's
3.
what it is.
It is high
Well,
level.
that's
Yes.
when it evolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be. Well, is it level 30?
Yes.
Okay. Is it level 40?
No.
Okay, so that's 13 to the capture. That's a 13 base capture, right? Pokemon looks to be under 50%. So that's one check.
Yes.
So that's another +2 to
2.
your roll.
Yep.
Doesn't have any evolution stages remaining. Doesn't have a. Okay, so it looks like it's just the +2. So +4 plus whatever Great Ball bonus has. And you're trying to
Okay.
beat a 13.
So normally that would be a -10, so it's a +10 instead, I presume.
It wouldn't be +10. Let me check that. There are conversion rules for this.
Got it.
We haven't had to deal with them yet because
Yeah.
we only have Pokeballs.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find where is the capture rules. Does anybody know which playtest it is? What has that? This one? That's one of the 2015 ones. Or is it? Is it the 2016 one? I don't think it's the 2016 one.
I think it is. I think it's whatever the most recent one is, has the capture rules update.
No, it was in the 2015, or one of the 2015 ones. Okay. Flip the sign on all modifiers and divide by 5. So that'd be +2. So +6 is your overall bonus to this. And you're trying to beat a 13.
So is it another +2 for Great Ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
And
it,
I'm going to
+10 and then you divide it by 5.
Okay, and this is a special catch. This is
Okay,
sort of
so you
this
can
is
add
sort- this
however
is sort of a
much you
boss
want.
mon, so I'm going to add a +1, so it's going to be a DC 14. All right, let's do it. So +6 total. Okay. Okay, Edero throws the Great Ball wide over the trees, and those of you who can see it's like this beautifully elegant arcing toss that sails through the dead branches and hits the Orbeetle squarely in the back, and you see it disappear in a red flash of light into the grass. Vigo will be close enough to see that it shakes once in the tall grass. And I believe that's it. I don't think there's further checks, is there? I don't have to roll to see if I hit first. Do I?
It just happens.
It just happens.
Actually, you do have to roll that.
To see if I hit?
Let me check. I believe there's an attack roll. I think it's accuracy 4. I don't remember.
Accuracy -4?
Let me look that up because I believe that there is something with that, but I don't remember what it is at all. I haven't done this very much.
Okay, we're gonna say it's -4 for now. Okay, you got it. All right, caught. The orbital shakes once, and it's over. No more Ladybug, and the creature is caught in a ball. We're gonna go ahead and switch encounter music here, and make sure the spectator is seeing this. Oh. There we go.
Music, hooray.
Few of you kind of catching your breath after Ladybug with comical X's across their eyes lay strewn about in every which direction. Arrow goes to collect his Pokeball.
I imagine he just walks over Vigo, who is currently stuck in between branches somehow.
Yes. Yeah, he's like, keep working at it. You'll get through. Walks back past you. The entire time he has his hands like kind of clasped together as well. This really weird posture. He kind of sidles through the bushes. Okay, yeah, a few moments pass. And yeah, I'm assuming everybody's just kind of back together at this point. The Zigzagoon kind of playing on the floor with the Furret. The fur is like terrified and like actively is like burrowing into little fur holes in the ground and like reappearing, and the Zigzagoon is like, "Pray, yes." And it's just kind of going after it. Yeah, and Arrow returns to his bench. On behalf of High Cloud Gym, I thank you for your services. This Pokemon, it is not native to this area. It would not do to have it be competing in the league. I hope you understand.
What about all of our starters that are not native?
That's Austin speak for Orbital doesn't have a Pokedex entry.
Oh, it does.
I don't believe it does. It wasn't in the generator. And I was looking in the Pokedex.
Oh,
It's in the Galar. It's in the Galar Dex.
Is it?
It might
Oh,
not
okay.
be updated with that.
Yes.
May not be.
Came
Okay.
out in Gen 8.
Yeah. But yeah, he follows up. You can see what this Pokemon would do. The natural habitats, were it left unchained. But I have something else for you. He rifles through his Hakuto and is going to pull out 2 stones. Please, 1. He presents you with 1 stone that appears to have. It's almost like those of you who are kind of from urban areas, as though a leaf were imprinted into concrete. Kind of a brownish, earthy texture. And the other seems to glow and kind of sparkle in the sunlight. Leaf stone.
Not.
Do we get a
Sunstone.
Mm.
Does anyone need those specifically for evolution? I'm trying to think. I've already got like a moonstone for Nidorino.
I don't remember what all evolves from a sunstone. I know the ones we need the most. We need 2 thunderstones. None of mine evolve from stones.
We're in the grass area. Maybe we should just take the leaf stone because we may catch something later that needs it.
The grass area actually
it's
comes
one of-
later, but yeah.
Oh, are we? I thought we were headed towards the
Suns-
grass and rock village.
I believe
no.
sunstones
It would,
also tend to evolve
check.
mostly grass types. So that's
Fair point.
I would say let's accept the Sunstone.
so, Blossom, Sunflora, Whimsicott, Lilligant, and Heliolisk. Ooh, I like that, but we also aren't necessarily going to encounter one. So
Yeah, Heliolisk is we would most likely be using it on a Sunflora, which I don't know if any of you want a Sunflora.
I really want a Lilligant.
Oh man.
Lilligant is actually what we might also run into, because I'm pretty sure Lilligant is Gen 2.
This is High Cloud up here. You guys are currently down here.
Gen 5.
Okay, well, it
Lilligant's
sounds like
Gen
the Sunstone goes with the more desirable Pokemon, so y'all
Yep.
just take the Sunstone then.
The Leaf Stone could potentially do a lot of. That's what.
I believe Leafstone is applicable to more Pokemon, but if you like Sunstone Pokemon, then this might be one of the only ways
Leafs-
you get a Sunstone in reasonable period.
Yeah, I think it's 5 versus 6. Leafstone is Gloom into Vileplume, Weeping Bell into Victory Bell, Execute into Executor, Nuzleaf into Shiftry, Pansage into Simisage, and then Eevee into Eevee into Leafeon. But that's AI generated, that might be wrong.
So this is.
Oh, I guess that's Hisuian
No,
and
it is,
Voltorb.
Changed it.
I kind of doubt we're going to run into the ancient
I agree.
variants of any Pokemon. So
I
unless we
agree.
find fossils, that's not impossible. I suppose.
Okay, yeah, the AI answer was right. So, yeah, let's just take the Sunstone.
Mm-hmm.
Sunstone definitely has cooler things.
Yeah.
He hands you the sunstone. It is warm to the touch. It has a kind of vibrant, gristly texture when you touch it. Very
Who's
good.
Accepting the sunstone.
I don't know. Who take?
These obviously aren't fossils, so Vigo doesn't want them.
You can take it if you want away.
Yeah, I'll go and put it in my inventory.
Isaac already has a stone collection. We wouldn't want the little guy eating it.
That's a fair point.
Evolutionary stones are something quite frequently mined and collected in my village. If you require more, a trip up to High Cloud may be pertinent. He puts the other one in his sleeve and it seemingly vanishes. You all did well. I am pleased with your progress. I did not have to intervene, save for the ending. It would not do to have such a creature escape.
What's gonna happen to all these ladybug?
I will collect them. They will be treated. I suspect with the orbital's absence, the psychic domination will wear off. Unlikely there will be further side effects. Please, do not let me keep you any longer. He bows to each of you. Again, I am Monk Ero. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Elaine doesn't.
Thanks for
talk
taking
about-
all the care of bugs. Taking care of all the bugs, Arrow. We'll see you around, I guess.
If
It is
Vigo
late.
gives us
Yeah.
the loot,
It is likely our paths cross again. Tell me, will High Cloud be your second or third gym?
I believe the plan we had before was for it to be second. But
Yep.
that's kind of
Yeah, it'll be our second.
Ah, very good. In that case, I will see you in combat one day.
All right. Okay. You're not gonna catch us with the great ball, are you?
He kind of chuckles to himself, and then looks at you with a deadpan face. I might.
The little like sweat smile anime thing.
Yep, he gets up and begins walking away. Very well, and let this be a suitable first impression to our monastery. It is better this way, that you meet me before Stacy.
Oh,
How intimidating.
So Vigo's gonna give a salute as he's walking away, and he's going to roll a command check to see if he can get Budge to do so as well. Not quite as ingrained as it would be in Frigidax. So 17. That's probably good enough.
What behavior are you attempting right now? Sorry.
I'm trying to get Pudge to salute along with me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You kind of get Pudge's attention with a bit of rat-a-tat-bone, and then kind of do a salute, and the Pidgey takes its wing up to its head as best it can. Salutes as the monk slowly walks away. He jumps over right here while his hands are still together. By the way, it's an interesting sight.
what the world?
All right. With that, the Apom seems curious about you, but kind of remains in the middle branches, happy to see all this resolved.
Monkey.
Surely
Elaine's-
someone's catching the monkey.
Elaine's watching as
I don't need a
the
monkey.
rabid Zigzagoon is still chasing her Holly. Looks up to Rune. Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's gotta just like that. I didn't do anything to make him exactly like that. He's my emotional support Zigzagoon, though. I can't get rid of him.
It's your emotional support animal. I think he's the one who needs emotional support.
Playing with your Zigzagoon releases oxytocin. It's like actively biting onto the fur. Its tail retreats underground.
Aw.
Furret plays dead. The Zigzagoon seems confused.
Yeah, Lane just goes ahead
Alright,
and
Bishop,
like,
that's
returns
enough
it.
playtime.
She returns Holly to her Pokeball. You did. So that was a good feint. Yeah.
Hello, return, Bishop.
Returning the Zigzagoon as well?
Yes.
Okay, before
Or he might.
he picks the Apom. This next target. Alright.
And Elaine's gonna go claim her Azurill. Well,
Yeah.
the Azurill. She's gonna go pick it back up.
Yep.
Mhm.
Amber will tell her Pokemon, great job, and you almost got it, Stinger. Too bad he caught it first. Great job, though, you guys. And she'll return her Pokemon.
Sandslash seems slightly frustrated, but kind of nods. Gets recalled.
Well, she'll if she sees getting frustrated, she'll be like, "Hey, listen, man, you crushed that gym battle. Okay, you stay in high spirits. Just because those little bugs can float doesn't mean they're gonna stop you. All right? If you had a second chance, you'd be all over them. All right? So you take a good break."
Seems it kind of nods to itself, like, yeah, you know what? I did earn this, and it just kind of calls it. All right.
Very good.
All right. The electric not being maintained is actively seeming like extracting some kind of bioelectricity from this tree, just wrapping itself around it.
So,
It's a herbivore.
Vigo, having walked through this grove for a second time, now realizes that there's something about these trees, points at it, and says, Mako, Pokeball tree!
Mako will immediately look over.
He's pointing to the apricorn tree.
Yeah, Mako would love to attempt to pick the apricorns.
Yeah, you determined that there's no apricorns in these apricorn trees.
Oh.
The red that was in the apricorn trees were all ladybug.
Ah,
Little ruse.
That was why there was an army.
Makes sense.
So, gonna... Never mind.
All right. Would anyone like to?
He's still it's a Pokeball tree.
how long are we planning to play?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Starting to fade.
Good question.
How we-
And you go ahead and go.
Can you go ahead and go? Go ahead, go.
Mhm.
All right, we'll go ahead and wrap up here. Well, thanks so much for playing, guys. We got through a combat encounter. You got a Sunstone. You got a bunch of XP, which will divvy up very shortly. Yeah, there's the rest of Route 2 here, and then the Apricorn Festival, which is coming right up. And yeah, there's still Pokemon encounters on this route, potentially, if you guys want to pursue that. But you know, there's always the straight and narrow. You can go straight through if you're not feeling it.
We gotta find
You
everything.
guys ever
on this
revival
route.
what kind of other Pokemon we'd find around here, other than millions of Ladybug?
Yeah, didn't you roll your cool photo ability with Archivist or whatever it's called?
Yeah, it gives me a bonus to perception and the keen eye ability. It's purely stat based, unfortunately. I
Okay.
wish it gave me more descriptive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is in my travel archives.
Well, you could
so I have a good.
you can roll a what stats is it bonus for? Perception and just perception?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you roll a perception
Well,
check
travel
to try
archive
and
is-
to try and determine what kind of a Pokemon you might be discovering around here.
Okay. Plus 2.
Sure. Yeah. You determine that kind kind of this dense foliage is probably going to give way to some higher profile, kind of larger wild Pokemon, maybe up in the north, and then there's a lot of trees. There's probably some birds here and there, and then there's standing water. So, I mean, Surskit is the obvious choice, but there could be some other water types as well around.
Okay.
Exact species are a little bit beyond 16. But
Yeah.
if that can give you some hints here. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and divvy up some XP for those of you who need to leave. We'll resolve this while the session's still going, just for posterity, I reckon. Okay, so to active Pokemon, distributed. Active Pokemon. I'm gonna go look at my XP chart real quick. Whoa! Why is Warhammer 3 starting? I swear, there's some crazy stuff going on right now. Okay.
Opera GX is just that good, man. They
Yeah,
have updates for everything.
Opera anticipates a game I currently don't even have installed.
It knows you want to play Warhammer. Right now.
Yeah. So first off, that's gonna be +1 XP for trainers.
Yo.
And I'll put that into rewards.
Big 3.
3 out of 10.
Oh,
3 out of 10.
I'm trying to find the XP chart. I'm having trouble.
It's at the top of the useful charts, if that helps. If that's useful.
Oh, it's in training. Got it. Okay. And we clarified that XP is additive. That is to say, if you're going from 15 to 16, for example, you need 30 XP? Or do you need
Yes.
220 more XP?
No, 30.
No, it's
30.
yeah, it's 30.
Great.
By the
Okay.
way, did y'all get your Pokemon resolved for those of you that were calculating
Yes.
it differently?
Yes,
Brilliant.
me and Elaine got it resolved.
Good.
That's why I was able to send out Bishop, because it's not a level 5, it's now level 18.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. And then I need to date this for 3/2025.
Make sure Rune gets XP for his Zigzagoon kill up north.
Yeah. Why is that 4-0? Okay, 40. Okay,
4-0.
so +1 trainer XP plus 40 XP distributed to active Pokemon, however you guys see fit. All right.
Now,
yep.
Does that include Pokemon that were used last session?
Specifically for this combat encounter, then you're gonna get XP for completing the route whenever you complete the route.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay,
good to-
yeah, that's...
that makes sense.
Okay, Corvus Squire was absolutely pretty important for the last encounter, but I'm going to give the XP to Bishop for this one.
Awesome.
So-
I
Okay.
mean, you could split it up if you wanted.
Well, thanks for watching,
Oh,
guys. Thanks for
oh,
hanging.
there's
I'm
another
gonna go ahead and end the recording. Farewell.